Tamdundo, ruka bedma, ruka bed. Lazima nukia, mami wavutia. Macho yako pia, pinduka tu, tingisha tu, angusha tu, weka jua, wacha tu. Si lazima tudu, tunazenda home na tuchitu. 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 Dem, anachungulia, kile mina do, anachanganikiwa. Ananiangalia, kile mina want, anachanganikiwa. Anachungulia, kile mina do, anachanganikiwa. Ananiangalia, kile mina want, anachanganikiwa. Siko baya, siko baya. Kile mina want, anachanganikiwa.
Sambaza furaha hii Kristi, tuje pamoja kwa upendo.
Yeah. Yo, yo. Bomboko.
Kutoka alo kama utani nimeingia na mmenyesha zama. Tulikutana TikTok ndo mwanzo kufahamiana. Mara ghafla binvu, kila kitu tunaendana. Ameninasa ka ulimbo, sitaki acha kumtazama wewe. Penzi mbona limenoga, tamu kuzidi hata soda. Penzi mbona linamwagika kama maji ya bomba. Penzi mbona limenoga.
Another story is
from current location. Where is it saying far from current location?
Yes, I am.
It's correct, really? Yeah. Where to God? I'm trying. I'm trying to agree. I nimejaribu wewe nikubaliane na wewe lakini sijui hata nini imeandikwa hapo. MR nini na nimeandika vizuri West Point. Sasa hapo niziandike West Point. Nimeweka hizo details zote. Hebu let me see. So the quality ni phone yangu ndo aiangalie vizuri ama naseti na kuingilia juu ya
Leo ni Jumamosi, saa ni saa 6. Mefika ile siku ya kukubali mimi ni chita. Naamkia supu na kindukulu na shuku mausiku kama kawa ni maform zitajipa. Sema wapi kuna shika kasavera ama kuivaneza piga zangu timba ndo nisunde shida nikifika saki mtu anambia nitembe jaba niko na ubad na ugeto bado inanitatiza naweza sema zimpa kazi. Leo nipati sija kuja kamkoba kaupiga ti nandi take it participate kami bado si participate shots 1 2 unaweza penda kujimarinate sabigal na tigal pana kujivalidate super pana choma bet we uko sawa maintain hivyo hivyo we hivyo hivyo maintain hivyo hivyo slewe sana hivyo hivyo we hivyo hivyo slewe sana hivyo 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 usichome sana hivyo hivyo
hivyo hivyo usonge sana hivyo hivyo yo position yondo tempo yondo hivyo hivyo we usioverdo maintain utanivunja mguu poa ni aggressive analeta na fujo unaona imeanza kwani vita vile unaumiza burungu hebu moshi mbili kuwe mpole leo tuna stone kama ndamano za comrades kama bado chana nayo tuna dark skin huku netwaga za kayo
maintain hivyo hivyo we hivyo hivyo maintain hivyo hivyo slewe sana hivyo hivyo
Ngoja pull up.
maintain
Lakini mimi ni nataka kusema. Type C. No, wewe ni mtu wa kufanya. But wewe yenyewe.
I'm a very good host. Only for the girls. Wanaume ukaona kama.
So umeoneleta zile zinakaa kama ni za high school. Kwa unaona ni kama
msichana period.
Brothers and sisters, it's a brand new
Bedhe naweza kuwa nimeangusha plan.
When I got a salama Krishna CV, fish and I pull a fish, live at the sea. You gotta look for the key, nothing is free. Kijarija kaka kimapenzi Mr. T. Nipotea sinza mitaya ndani ndani. Komba Samaria wema nipate ramani. Anti samahani. Mimi mgeni kwa nauliza njia nenda kanisani. Ndo nakutana na Shabani na mjua. Namsalimia Shebi ameuchubua. Shebi anasuasua au I'm not sure. Kumbe huku anakwenda kama Pastor Joshua. Kiangalia bodi ya gari ngangari kumbe jitu kubwa mwili jumba kirakshari unaambiwa kuna kupari mpaka ngonge mjumari na kuna habari kama watu wanaponda mali.
Ingia uangalie kama pale X pia tunacheza the same. Umeacha music?
Yeah.
The music was playing from
This one, I wanted to check X.
Huyo ana check.
we are live.
I want to hear the sound on X.
Passy is that boyfriend, that guy who's on
He's
TV?
up to
Passy.
Basi hujapa tumeenda on spaces
The music must be. Ukiamute sisi tutasikika tukiongea. So ndio nimeunmute mimi.
Nipotea sinza mitaya ndani ndani. Komba Samaria wema nipate ramani. Anti samahani. Mimi mgeni kwa nauliza nenda kanisani. Ndo nakutana na Shabani na mjua. Namsalimia Shebi ameuchubua.
Nice. Alafu ni sound city. I like that. Wewe tunasema watu wengi wanakutaka X.
Mimi hata sijui nasikia nataka.
Unasikia kutoka kina nani?
Ni vizuri sana ukijua na secret admirers.
Kutoka kina nani hao?
No, like there's a girl who came and said he has a crush on me. So he's been having a crush on me. So it's amazing.
Unajua.
lazima accept.
By the way, Baiko, do you know anything about Flutter?
This was accept skin
Nataka waongea.
Yeah.
Ebu nieke. Do you know anything about Flutter? Flat Earth. Flat Earthers na round the
That nonsense. But see, walijua they found out that they cannot
In what way?
No, they tried to do that whole thing for the light. If it ended straight, only for them to notice that after some distance.
That's
Wewe una believe gani?
Come on, the earth is round.
Kwa nini?
How many images do we have from Niata, from you, and zimechukuliwa from space? Let me even get you somebody live who actually sends us a live. He's on IG, some Russian guy. He takes videos as he orbits the whole. Should I call it the world?
Unajua aje na orbit kama
orbit,
kama moon landing ilirekodiwa.
No. Moon landing is one thing, and then we have different astronauts who wanakutumia live feeds.
Baiko wewe theory yako.
Mimi nangoja usije scientist wa Russia.
See,
hizo video.
Yeah. Wait.
But for me yenyewe mimi to be honest sijui, lakini nimejua about round our earth for so long paka flat earth ina ni intrigue.
Flat.
Like as mbona nisipasu hiyo side. You all along nimejua about round earth. But sasa hizi tukianza tufikirie hii ni flat earth na hii earth is not what is seen globally. Not globally, as in ukitoka kwa space hiyo earth si tunafikiria si hiyo yenye naonwa entirely. I feel sisi earth yetu ni ndogo, alafu outside our earth kuna another one.
But kama unafikiria hivyo basi inamaanisha this one is so small.
Yetu ni hata I think tu sisi wote tuko Africa. Tunapenda kujichocha sijui kuna America sijui wapi.
Sasa ndio nasema ukibelieve in flat earth theory then inamaanisha kuna space.
Yeah.
Iko.
How do you even explain gravitational pull to the middle core?
Which gravitational pull? Si bado iko tu ukiwa bado na flat earth si iko tu bado.
No.
How will you consider?
Kwani you didn't do physics and understand
but
how
pull is pull as long as there is air. Then pull is pull.
Okay.
Utavutwa tu. Kitu kinaruka lazima kirudi chini.
Okay, here is one.
I am getting.
Can you see this guy? He takes videos and images.
Anaweza kuwa amechukua na panorama.
Oh goodness God. How do you take a panorama and then inakuonyesha bado?
Si hivyo ndio venye hiyo kuwa hivyo.
Nah, this guy is even able to see when cyclones happen real time. Cyclones, yes. There's a time alikuwa ametuonyesha that. Oh, here's the moon. So if you want to say it's a flat, whatever, nako, imagine he's orbiting and he's still at distance from the moon. Imagine that. It's amazing ukiona from somebody else's perspective, like from their view. That's amazing.
Hiyo ni moon.
Msadi alikuwa wacha nikuonyesha. Ona akionyesha hadi the Nile. So why is this flat whatever?
Hiyo ni kamera. Kamera ndio inaifanya. Unaona hata vinyo kamera inakaa. Kamera yenyewe tayari imekaa. You can even see the curve on that camera.
Hadi anaonyesha this is the Nile.
You can see the curve on the camera.
God.
You see?
No.
This camera is just
Eric, am I nuts? Is this nuts?
Hiyo kamera imewekwa tu ndio nini?
Do you want to nuts?
Yeah, today I have like niko na big
energy. Mimi naifikiria hivi, nyinyi mnaifikiria kispace. Tuko na enough space. Hatuja occupy the entire world. Hiyo world yenye sisi tunadhani ni the entire world, hatuja occupy the entire world.
This is the cyclone I was telling you about. Like, so how would you explain na yeye huko hizi?
Hii ni kamera hii.
Okay, now
hiyo kamera ndio inafanya ikae hivi, ikae curved.
Kama tungekuwa flat si wote tungekuwa 1D.
What do you mean 1D?
Gosh, one directional.
Tuko tu hivi flat.
Si hivi tu venye tuko tu hivi ndio venye tuko. Hakuna ati tunaishi hivi tukave, ati ndege ikienda inaenda hivi, ati inaenda sijui ikienda states ama ndege inapanda tu hivi inaenda hivi.
Okay.
Inashuka inaingia tu.
Hata ni vizuri umeleta hiyo theory. Now you say we are what is it called? Flat earthers. Flat earthers, eh? Now explain to me how we are able to chase, like Australian time mbona hawazunguki. There's one route ya ndege itumiangi, it has to go sijui aje ndivyo walanda.
Ndio maana siwezi nauliza maswali juu hizo vitu zote tumeambiwa tu. It's not that ati angalia hivi kama tunaongelea about flights. Let's talk about emergency routes, emergency airports.
Emergency airports kama gani?
Zote in every country, from Spain,
tuangalie like one of those akina his
Italy. Ukakuwa tuseme place kama uko Europe. Ukakuwa Europe na unataka kwenda Spain, emergency.
Let's say from Nairobi you want to go to
ni emergency, yani mko mahali emergency, so you have to land.
Yes.
You have to take like aka 90 degrees.
No, but let's
akakona uende huko.
If you're coming, maybe let's say tuseme umetoka from mbona na take the corner.
Unaenda hivi, unaona unaenda hivi. So mimi nikaa unaenda pale kwa emergency airport, you have to take a corner.
So let's make
but hakuna mtu mwenye like watu wote nyomongelea stories za emergency. Hakunaga kona ya upigwa.
No,
Buda place tu hakuna, unashuka tu hapo. Yani zimewekwa strategically from anywhere mkitravel. You can access those places bila sijui kuchapa kona ya watu.
I know, but ndio nasema, let's say for example unatoka from let's say tumetoka from the Asian side, right? What anite, that side unashuka, but the easiest at that point unaambua the only airport available iko Spain, sindio? So if we were flat, what I can't even keep up. Flat others theory, then you don't even need to have diversions. Unaenda too straight.
Yes, ndio maana nasema iko hivyo basically.
No, it's not like that.
Yes.
Lazima ucall in and then pia kupatia direction kwa sababu ni car traffic. Na ukaenda ukapata na tunini. Imagine the layers, like different layers of this craft.
You see this earth of ours. Iko na boundary yake. So mimi nachukua wacha ni flow na hizi matheory za watu ama ice wall na nini. So ice wall is our boundary. Then beyond the ice wall there is another earth.
Oh goodness.
So hizi segments zimesonga. So sisi tu peke yetu unajua, like as in we are not the only people in this thing we call earth. Tuko wengi sana. Juu uwezi niambia tu nitaflow na sisi kuambiwa ati earth ni round na we are the only people. It doesn't make sense. We are not the only people.
Okay, if the nini is flat, then light should travel in a straight line.
It is traveling.
Yes, we did that thing. Natukwa tunasema light. Again, pia if it's a strong beam of light inafaa kwenda bado na the same speed. Tulikuwa tunasemanga 300 and watt per meter per second or meters per second. So how is it that if you beam that light, let's say for example like in the middle of the ocean, they get absorbed? Because if it's flat, inafaa kwenda to that end.
Ocean,
to the next.
Where do you consider refraction?
You see refraction. This anaongea hata usiku, because look at it from.
Where do you consider refraction?
Tuangalie ni usiku kuna giza. Ni flat. So that light should travel straight to the next obstacle itapata. But why does it dissipate in the dark?
What do you mean dissipate in the dark?
It does.
Wewe wacha zako. Wewe unajua wewe unatumia kitabu sana. You're using the book so much, Karembo. Let me tell you, and you're really good with the book. Me if I were you, usijaribu kuolewa.
Why?
Because you are a career woman. You have the brains.
God damn it. I'm so fucking tired of being a career woman. Me si independent.
Bako ni sasa ni you ni laziness unataka kutuletea.
So if
you already tired of being a career woman, meaning wewe ni wale wa kuchoka tu as a wife already.
Hapana, it's not sisemi.
Hata pia wife ni career ama unadhani hiyo ni nini?
I'm not saying.
Wewe ndio utaenda kwa kina Baiko kule uone uko ushago huko. Ngumu. And I'm going with the kids because that one has ever happened to you.
No. I'm not saying ati nimechoka kuwa Miss Independent na Miss Career Woman. It's just that kuna fika pale no, I cannot do everything as a woman. Kuna saa zingine
kama career women do everything. I'm not understanding.
So what do you think that a career woman is this that like hafanyi?
Hakuna sijasema career woman afanye kitu. Mimi nimekwambia wewe you have the brains for it, like as in you and the textbook are one thing. You are good at being a career woman. This thing in unadhani you are good at unadhani you can be submissive. It's just a face.
Mtu wa structure.
It's just a face. Ile tu wenye uko in love.
Today's episode imeget.
Lakini once umeingia hapo wewe uko na brains
the darkness in the rabbit hole match.
Hadi I was asking her before the show, why is it that you always want to fight? Ni nini umezoeshwa kwa environment ya everything why are you competing?
Corporate iko hivyo.
It's not just corporate.
So that's what
my own family.
Huyu ukimwoa
kutoka kwa mtoto umekuwa ukicompete.
Yeah.
For attention?
No.
For what?
See, attention. Attention was not my thing.
What is it? Love?
No. Love, really. I got enough now.
Resources?
Resources were there. It was not a matter of resources.
What were you competing about?
To do better. Like it was about me and my sister competing. Who's going to get there or do this first before the other.
What was the reward?
I can't really remember that.
No. Overall.
To please your dad.
Yes, I but they till to date I don't want to disappoint my parents or anybody I consider as a parent.
So authority.
Yeah.
In terms ukifika ni corporate.
Hapo ameingia home. Na unajua sasa
no, for corporate what I can say is this, having been in corporate, it's cutthroat and it gets to a point sasa actually I'm in a point where I feel like
mbona unakunjesha.
Nataka kubakisha embrace tu nini wewe. I know, right?
Hizi swali ziko personal mpaka yani ni kila kitu unashikashika. Wacha nikuwekee ni hivi iko tu sawa hivi.
But sasa nataka
hiyo.
Sasa Karembo.
Nataka pia kana way guys can see it from my thighs.
But the camera is not watching your thighs.
I can put it on my boo-boos.
Hata ukifunga kaba ndani.
No, can you see it from my boo-boos?
Huyu amekutoka huko.
Embrace the darkness. The rabbit's hole.
What I was saying, Nikki.
Okay, so no, corporate by this cutthroat, and most of the time you want to make sure by a certain age, let me say whatever trajectory it is, ushaanza kuhit the correct monies. Maybe it's a phase, I don't know.
You're speaking about finance.
Yes, it's about finances. When it's about what?
No, we're speaking about.
It's about what? It's about money.
No, we are speaking about your correlation with a man.
I didn't know it was about a man. As you said, I'm a career woman. I mean,
like that.
That's what we started with.
Relation with a man.
No, this one alisema never get married. That's why I started.
And it's fine. So you said I don't get married. So nilimtoa kwa equation. So the only supply atakuwa anipatia ni nini? Take.
Mbona unasema vibaya? Ni mbaya?
No, I enjoy just making sure it's heavy now. Take.
Ukienda home useme diku tachako.
No.
It has to be big and
it has to be ni kusisitiza.
Daddy long strokes.
Yes. Dick.
But yeah.
Kwani unasikia shy kusema dick ama pussy ama what?
Ufai kuelewa Karen.
Why? But that's your opinion, so you tell me why.
Yeah, it is my opinion. Like as in unaweza pia. Like as in we ni
so okay.
We ushakuwa empowered in this side ya career and it fits you.
Okay, so what would work for me? Partnership or something like a prenup? Like it's
that's a partnership.
Okay, yeah. Yes, but I've always said I want a partner in life. I don't want marriage.
As long as you are competing about there.
No, there's nothing we are competing. Everybody knows.
If it's what are you doing? Is
that man has to be.
No, you see that's the thing, eh?
That man has to be better than you, whether you like it or not.
No, yes, he has to be better.
So there has to be a factor for competition.
Exactly. Okay, not really, but he needs to challenge me to the next.
So it's
Okay, it's not really about competing with him, but he has to be the one pushing me to do better
and one thing
perfect my craft.
That will fuck you up.
Jesus, here comes the preaching. Acha nikunywe kwanza drink. Ati?
Is when you make it about resources.
But why would it fuck it?
Why would it fuck it?
She will not be doing it from a point of the good faith.
But it's about resources in the end
but
of the day.
But resources has nothing to do with good faith or bad faith.
No, it's trauma.
No.
Itakuwa inampush mtu mwingine.
Not really, but why would...
I'm talking about a prenup.
No, but the reason nasema why resources should not be anafaa kuwa nazo kwa sababu if my mother was empowered and we were empowered in a place where resources were available, it wasn't a place of atina question resources, then the man should also put me in that place where...
Even in this relationship, you're still bringing up your mother. And
so about
an individual.
Yeah, but who's my why is my point of reference? I can only look at my I can only get it from my parents.
That's why I told you.
Even my
I'm not telling you like it's a bad thing. For your relationship to thrive, you're a prenup that is. It does not have to be about the resources. Kwa sababu either way, you're a body to compete, so resources eventually will come. Unaona? Na ukipata umse pia is not is okay. I mean, it shouldn't be about si yako nazo and yours is coming. So it needs to be about both of you. Unanipata?
By the time we
hapo
okay.
Hapo nakupata na hapo ndo mali me had brought that question of unconditional love. Unconditional love is encouraging disempowering and emotional abuse.
The fuck? Ebu go back a kidogo. Okay guys, sorry, I think today I'm loading a bit slower than normal. Go back kidogo now, take it slow. Unconditional love is encouraging,
disempowering and emotional abuse.
Disempowering.
There's empowering and then the opposite of empowering is disempowering.
Yes, disempowering what?
Emotional and emotional abuse.
And
yes.
So it disempowers and brings abuse.
And emotional, yes.
So that's narcissism in one word.
No, it's not narcissism. It's just unaona like chenye baiko anakwambia. If you don't put resources. Okay. So kama una deal na mwanamume, don't put any resources, mpende tu.
That's conditional.
No, that's unconditional.
Okay, let's do this. Let's break.
I haven't even learned.
Okay, sorry, Baba. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
So that is unconditional.
Okay.
That is unconditional. Kama nakupenda without putting on resources na kila kitu. Now, why I'm saying it is encouraging, disempowering and emotional abuse ni juu watu wengi wanakuwa in they're tolerating shit in relationships.
Yeah.
Just because in their head wanapenda unconditionally.
So they think.
So like as in alafu pia huyu mwenye pia anapendwa unconditionally ako zile za they are not accountable to the point of they are not accountable. Jumunsu unanipenda, I can be an asshole. Alafu ile time nikiona nyinyi unataka kutoka, I pull you with a guilt trip.
Nikwambia that's what I'm calling narcissistic behavior.
Unanipenda for who I am.
Yeah. So
meaning unconditional love,
whatever I do.
So inafaa kuwa wacha ikuwe conditional love. So what are you bringing on the table?
Thank you. So where do I go wrong when I say the resources?
No, ndio sasa ndio hapo nilikuwa naambia Baiko, why is it wrong yeye akiamua kuingia partnership na resources being a factor?
Now I will tell you why itakuwa wrong. Kwa sababu already usha condition unconditional love for abuse and what else?
Na disempowering.
Disempowering. Because on your end you have factored in one person who's doing the unconditional, no mwingine ana pretend anafanya but kuna conditions. That's what you factored in.
And that's what it is. As in, by the time you are falling in love, it's not an imprint. We don't imprint on each other. The reason why I'm loving you is because of the conditions you offer that favor love. I don't see you and love you. I am with you, then you are loyal to me. I am with you, then you are committed to me. You are accountable and all that shit. Unaona? Then hizo ndo zina foster love.
Now,
so it's conditional.
With your assumption, it will mean that hapo kuna rabbit hole mbili. Lazima tutaingia.
Okay.
So one, it will mean that one, there's no love.
No, there is love.
Ukisema hivyo, then there's no love.
No, there is love.
We are coming together, hata kama tunasema ni tumevutwa pamoja, but we are setting conditions to be there.
No. So,
as long as
what I'm trying to say is, the entire, the general idea is, love is not the main component. Love is a prerequisite of the conditions. Love is a side effect of the conditions. See, ati ndio maana nasema like sisi tunafocus on love as if love ni main component. Love is not a main component. Siwezi kuona nikakupenda baiko.
No wewe sema no didi bwana, acha fala bwana.
Okay, no didi. Okay, no didi. But siwezi kuona, siwezi ona mtu alafu niko ati napenda huyo mtu. Unaona, hiyo si love. Hiyo ni either infatuation ama hiyo ni chemistry. We can call that chemistry.
Bro, tulia hata usiende mbali. Now I want to show you guys how messed up we are.
Okay.
To a fact that unaona kitu tunasema unconditional love. Hatujawahi iona.
Haiko. That's what I'm saying. Haiko.
No, I have seen
There's
it.
no unconditional love.
I have seen it.
Where?
With my parents.
Bro,
that's their responsibility.
No. It wasn't about responsibility.
That is their
Apana. No, it's
wait.
With my sister,
Why?
yes. But
Why?
it's
Why?
us who we created that.
Why?
Just it's a siblings thing. It's not even about parents.
If there was unconditional love,
amungekuwa mna
we don't
compete.
need to compete.
Yeah.
But sasa, okay, can I finish? Because we've been having so many here back and forth and whatever. Lakini, I've seen unconditional love with my parents. Where both you guys maybe have not seen it. That's a you problem. But there was a
Karembo. First of all,
can
no, hatuja kukataza.
Can I
know, but do this.
I want to take it slowly.
Don't be emotional or sentimental with this. Sawa, to flow tunayo. Ongelea unconditional.
Sasa, let me tell you what is unconditional. Because no kama nyinyi hamjui. Sasa, okay, tell you, there's one thing my dad alikuwa amesema. Provision, provider, protector is all yearly provide. From the word go, alikuwa ameset it from the word go. But guess what?
Bare minimum.
Yes, those were the bare minimums. But sasa, here comes a point in life where, let's say even that money is not there. Not that you're not lacking any basics, but there's money needed for maybe other exterior goals that they wanted to achieve. Then guess who steps in? Mama dearest. Do you get that point? That is unconditional love. You're able to stop yourself from saying
Ask yourself this.
Karibu, drink water.
Why did she have to step in?
You drink water.
See love, unconditional love.
What is unconditional love to you?
Nile, you haina
if you have an opinion,
sina conditions.
Because at that point, your mom also like akona nini.
So unafikiri it was about responsibility.
Take the mic.
It would also be
Closer.
okay. Kuja, come here, sit here. Nobody's gonna see you, by the way. Like, okay, I get it. So,
yes.
So, are you trying to say?
See, we are saying unconditional love in terms of your mom just loving your dad as an individual,
even with his flaws and everything.
Yes,
everything. Yes.
But at the example you've given, she might have stepped in because now she has you guys, and now maybe she has to provide, because it's her responsibility to do it. Because now this man is no longer doing it. And the kids are looking up to
stop. Sasa, there's something hamjashika. It's not about 32 basics, the normal running show. This was something extra big, like external. So, nila mahali anafika, like the way I'm saying, from the word go yaliseta akasema, this utaikosa hii na hii. You get, what are the basics that you look for in a family? Shelter, food, clothing, shule watoto and education, health. Those are the basics, right? What are the externals? You have to look at what you guys are saving, investments for the future because of the kids. Long term, ukiangalia colleges, those are investments because not everybody has to go to college, right? at that point also you have to look at, are we taking a risk to either expand the family business, what you'd call the legacy? So those are the places where you need to ask yourself, is there the how many people when it gets to that point wako like colors, exactly, and that's why mnasema nyinyi hatujakuwa tukiona
that is a responsibility.
But you get where that
it is a responsibility.
Ngoja responsibility ya mzazi running until you turn 18. Give it even 16. Think about it. Give it even 18. It's like 18. Yeah. But
okay,
ngoja. Now these ones are talking from their own traumas, but I'm going to talk.
Everybody's talking from their own experience.
Exactly. The reason nasema hivi, this is a trauma my parents had to go through, that they made sure that us we don't go through that. So Mimi, the trauma that I get to have is compete with my sister for who gets to get into that world and push the limits. Unashika mahali hakuipita. Because for my parents ilikuwa, the moment when they get the resources, they felt that they need to also take it back to the society, in the community, and also develop the rest of it.
How is that unconditional?
My friend, calm down. Unconditional should not have boundaries. Unconditional should not have a limit that tunasema it's about me and you. If you're a couple, it goes beyond. It's unconditional. But unasikia vile umesema, it's the disempowering and abusive relationship.
Can I stop you on one point that you just said? After explaining mambo yote, kuna point moja umesema yenye inamaliza nini yako.
You just want to disarm that whole shit.
No, see, it's his opinion.
Because I want to show you
okay.
Mnaenda wrong na unconditional love.
Okay.
Mumeuliza swali mzuri sana. Your parent is your parent until when?
Until they die. Until they
like
die.
18.
No, 18. Thank you.
But until they die,
I want to tell you something.
Thank you.
I want to tell you something.
But they tap yourself on the shoulder. These guys are gonna try to kill this shit by the way. Okay.
You see, your assumption that your parent should provide for you until 18, that's based off something else, not love. Yes, responsibility.
Yes, duty and responsibility of a parent.
Meaning, I'm sorry to say this, but itabidi to end up. One, you are not planned.
you are not planned. As you are planned.
Relax.
No,
I'm telling you.
You are not planned.
Sina
kuchomea was planned.
Hakuna mtu amekataa.
Guys, sisi tulikuwa planned.
Wacha alama.
Dunga yeye.
I have something to say.
Interject.
According to the Kenyan law, we are assuming.
Nasikatai.
Right?
Let one person. Ngojeni Michael amalize. Nyinyi si muongea hapo umeacha kuongea.
Wacha Michael la.
Haya, Michael.
Ametuambia hatukuwa planned for sisi ni.
Write them down.
Two babies.
Write them down.
I want it's only 2 points. So okay, you can catch one and she catches one.
Ngoja, I need to write them so.
Impromptu
babies. Exactly.
You guys are not planned. The other point is any victims of circumstances they are getting bound together by responsibility.
Yes.
No.
After you realize love. We need to stay together.
No.
We have to take care of these children.
No. That cannot even ask them. No. Take one for the team. Just take one for the team.
No, you can also answer.
Like, how did you get here?
No, right? Sasa, there's a correction I want to make about this. See,
umemwambia answer.
Let me go first. Okay. So, ndio nasema you guys are talking from your own to traumas. Can I finish?
Can I tell you why?
Nimekweta.
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Well, we're blunt.
Anyway, let me just take the first part where you're saying, because we were referencing the law. You know, according to law, in Kenya, not in any other state or country outside there.
Push your point here, the law.
Yeah.
I will remind you, please.
Right? They assume that your parent is obligated to take full responsibility of your shelter, education, food until you're 18, right? Legally. From there, if you decide you want to move out of your parents' house, you go do your own things, you go in there, right? That's why we said the obligation part and responsibility, they are obligated to take until 18. If they continue, well and good. I don't think it means that we are not planned.
Thank you. Can I also interject about the planning thing? That's a you problem, because for my dad, he was very clear with my mother, and he told us this, akasema. He told my mother, I want a wife. You're coming to be a housewife. Everything will be provided for. Even the children's utapata, what provide you for? Are those not unplanned? Let me shock you another one. Let me hit you with another one. In between, there was a time they separated for about 3 years. Guess what?
And you did what?
While he separated for 3 years, we come back, I am born. Was I not planned? Bro. Inaitwa baby patanisho. Even my dad alisema. Because after all that drama, even my dad said, lazima kungezaliwa katoto.
I have a question.
You made me have a what? Dedication to my dad and my mom.
I have a question.
Kabla ulize swali. Naweza ulize swali.
Mimi wacha niulize tu ya huyu tu. Kwa huyu.
Wewe unauliza unajua uko atutomas wako ndio unaenda utaki kuongea unataka kuuliza zangu.
Mimi utaniuliza tu pia zangu.
Okay.
Unafanana na sister yako?
Wote. Nimekuonyesha picha mara ngapi?
Budako amefanya DNA yako fit yake.
Wewe ni wake. I have his nose, I have his toes. What else do I need?
Nikuuliza tu. Ulizaliwa after 3 years separation.
Yes.
Immediately.
I'm curious. Let me just ask.
Okay.
So your mom was a housewife.
Yes.
And then there's this particular.
She was actually a teacher before that.
Oh, before that.
Akaendewa kule alikuwa ameenda shule Nyahururu akamwambia bro, you forgot.
She was a housewife for how long?
Forever. But what he did, let me show. No. What she did was
What was she bringing?
Can I get to the point? Can I get? Okay, now let me shock you. Now this is what my dad did. He gave a lot, like alimjengia nyumba, gave her a piece of land, do all whatever. He was like, you do whatever. This is all yours. So she got into farming, major farming, and 3 years. They had enough money to have waliangusha plots kama 6. Nice. So that is just money. My mom was like, this is what I got. What do we do? So my daughter was like, okay, let's go construct. They bought land, constructed. There's another deal she did there, Aliuza, and they bought 2 pieces of land where her second home is. And that one, you can imagine later on, Waliuza, they got money. So, you know, like, my dad was that guy, Ali pushed my mom to
invest. Your mom as well. Mwanamke akiba.
Anajenga familia, right?
Mimi nilikuwa naongelea tu the 3 years of separation. Mimi uko kwa
ingine. Wewe umemwacha hapo kwa 3 years.
Okay, so the 3 years of separation, what about?
Wewe ukarudi ukapata ukazaliwa immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately
after walirudiana, yes. And it was a whole, you know, the way you'd call it like a family court. It was a whole tribunal of family.
Happy to see each other.
No, it was actually ilikuwa very simple thing. For the way that conversation went, either waachane.
Jina yako ya Kikuyu gani?
Si jina.
Oh, sorry.
Si babako.
It's on my father's side. I'm actually named after one of the sisters.
Does any of your names means happy?
Na sasa si Kikuyu culture, how do we name?
No, what is that?
No, yeah. My first name, yeah, my mother of all nations, right?
It makes sense.
Wewe unajua walirudiana juu madhako alikuwa na boli yako.
Hapana, hata sikuwa.
Yes,
no. You don't get it. Like my sister was only like about some months to 1 year when they separated. Oh, so my mom went, you can imagine, she's left.
Karembo, utanichukia after this.
It's okay, it's fine. You say what you have to say.
Thank you. The reason why I asked you if any of your names means happy is because those 3 years, see, they wanted to have you, bro. These guys were hungry for each other, man.
No, my dad I have a brother in between there, and he's amazing.
And I'm saying after these 3 years, this is a happy moment, bro. Nilikuwa dry spell.
Yeah, and that's when I said there are things I never competed for, love.
No,
so it wasn't a planned thing.
It was hapana. You know, mbona mumehata your conversation. I have a step brother. No, but I'm saying I have a step brother between. Can I finish? I have a step brother, and this guy, what anikwambie, he
in between those 3 years.
Yes. Yeah. My dad was with another woman. Exactly. Yes, that happy feature we know. So I even know my brother, by the way. He's an awesome guy.
Theory yangu bado mnaona iko mbali.
Budaki alikuwa Uyugi.
Exactly. Babangu alikuwa
theory yangu bado mnaona iko mbali. Mimi acha nikwambie budako huko alipata mtoi, madhako huko akapata mtoi.
Hapana.
So mama yake ni nani?
Mama bro. Acha nikushtue. I have blood group ya babangu. Secondly, I have his toes, I have his nose. Hata hata tulikuwa tumefanyanga hizo vitu za blood work when he was sick, so we know
ukikaa na watu for so long mnafanana.
Hapana, my parents walifanana.
Hata wewe
ni kutolea picha ya familia yetu ndio uone how crazy afu tunafanana.
Mmekaa pamoja for long.
No, let me show ndio wache mshene. These are kijinga cause afanani na any of his siblings because babake probably was just left, right and center.
Mimi budangu alikuwa master.
Exactly. So
acceptance is key.
No, at least babangu
me was a love child. Me was a love child. As in mimi
the love child. Atuka kina bike walikuwa oops. So please usitulete. Oyugi pia ulikuwa oops.
For me I was a oops.
Exactly.
For real?
Yeah, because
oopsie babies.
I'm the last one.
This last one.
Last ones are kwangi oops.
Oops. My imagine.
Wacha uone gap yake.
Wacha ni
first ones no oops if you ask me.
Most first ones are last ones.
Oops.
Now for
the
me,
last ones.
You see, like for me, the gap between me and the brother that I'm following is 10 years.
Jesus. Right.
Now, if I calculate the 9 months.
If loneliness was a person, was you.
9 months back. Naoneshi kabete. No kabete. Complete it.
Hii hata sijui ka utaona poa. Acha nikupulie family.
Mama kwa
ndio uhusia chenye.
Aliko huko kabete pia. So you can imagine that.
This is the sister I follow.
I know.
You have a
It's all
three
about the weather. Hata vile matanga tu kwa
People
kabisa
think
ni
we are
weather. Hata sijafikiria kitu kingine.
No, look, between the two of us is when the separation happened. So would you say there is a miss there?
But they look alike.
Exactly. We even speak the same even on phone.
Hiyo ni ya mama.
No.
Hiyo mwenye ni ya mama.
No, my mom doesn't even have a gap.
You made a copy.
Your dad?
No, even so my dad's
Okay,
side.
grandparents.
I have my dad's no. She has the side of my mom's side no. So I don't even get it. Okay, Dizo, let me ask you a question because I think there's some.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Ongea tu, wacha nikuulize swali. So how many are you in your family?
That's we are 5.
You're 5. You're what one?
First one.
Oh my God! Crisis! I know.
I'm telling you, by the me, I'm telling you, I was a love child.
When do you first born?
Walieka nini wanzu mwiu kakaingia.
Mimi wazazi wangu walipatana ile time wakicheza. Cause me I was raised by before my mom and dad now lived together. I was raised by my grandparents.
Okay. Now, let me ask. So, how many are you boys and girls mixed or just you don't do with girls?
No, three boys, 2 girls.
2 girls. Okay. So, how's the relationship with your siblings?
So that one has nothing to do with me being a first.
It's okay. You what kwanza kupeana excuses. Go to.
No. It's good, but you have to understand first of all, I'm a black sheep in our family.
No. First ones are not the black sheep in the family.
So I'm telling you,
most second borns
thank
are
you.
The black sheep.
Yeah, so Mimi, do you?
Most first borns.
Alafu my notice
simudili na mimi.
Okay, sawa tuambie
deputy parent.
Mumetafuta watu wengi huko nje na niko hapa mimi na.
No, deputy parent.
This was a deputy parent.
I know.
Exactly. So
I have the best thing. You get everything.
I support this one.
Wait, your last one. You're not supposed
I'm telling you, I support this one.
You and then you.
Let me ask you something. You said that your parents had you at a very young age, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time, you end up even now taking care of your siblings because now
Correct.
they're trying to build themselves financially, emotionally. They grow with you. Unfortunately, they grow with the firstborns.
Yes.
Because they got you at a young age, so they're growing with you. And then you get to a point you're like, oh, okay. It's just the firstborn thing, I think. And then now you have to parent your other siblings.
Yes.
And then the parents see you like a star because now you're the responsible one. You're the one doing everything. Now you're the star of the family. Your priorities, they prioritize your needs.
Yes.
Yeah. If you need something, you just go and say
number one.
Me, I need. They give you. But then the second one or the other one behind, they're told, you know what? Wait. Well, ukiacha kutumia ndo pass down. We know these tricks for parents.
Thank you.
So wacheni wajibu yangu.
Okay.
Mimi siko hivyo. Unajua like as mnataka kuniforce nikuwe kitu.
Ukwe brother.
Mimi siko hivyo. So you see I wasn't that firstborn who who conformed. Yeah, I was that firstborn who I wasn't okay with the shit my parents, some of the things they were telling me, or you know, like in short, sikuwa nasikia maneno. I was that firstborn. So yangu ilikuwa, alafu niliraiziwa in a strict religious family. I mean strict.
Weren't we all?
Sasa hapo kwa strict, hiyo ndio kitu mimi sikuwa nakubaliana nayo. I wasn't understanding venye I can't have sex outside. And people have
so the first thing you're thinking is sex?
No, that was part of the thing.
Do you know that anyone who's raised by a grandma or grandpa wanakuanga tu vichwa ngumu?
Akina, so no wonder he na mali.
Sikudekezwa.
You know the way, no, let me just say something. It gets to a point where the grandparents are so happy to have a grandchild. Even if you do something wrong, they're just like, but it's my grandchild. You guys will.
Wacha nikwambie sikudekezwa. Nikupatiwa. Hiyo ndio unconditional. Nikuonyeshwa si lazima ukue.
But then, have you noticed, okay, let me ask Kidogo, have you noticed we are dealing with self-absorbed children right now? Because they've always had that, it's about them.
It's, what they want, they get.
Yes, last ones and first
ones. Now, a parent cannot even tell a kid, like, no. Baba, you can't have this now, but if you do something, you're going
Baba,
to
you're sure?
No, you're missing the entire point. Now let me explain. Let me give you the difference. Let me give you the difference between grandparents and parents. Grandparents are doing it with experience. Parents, a parent na firstborn, tunafundishana.
They're learning it.
Sisi wote tunafundishana. So utapata huyu mzazi ana raise mtoto, kwanza firstborns wengi wana raise wana ego. Not entirely ati ile yenyewe na kuona wewe kama mtoto. Na wanda unapata firstborns, now they adopt into the responsibilities za wazazi wao. That is not okay. But your grandparent doesn't give you that. Your grandparent anakuonyesha hata ukifanya makosa, it's okay. Unajua No, with the grandparents huko unafanya makosa mara mingi. Si ni hiyo moja, mara ya pili hata wewe mwenyewe unafeel mimi siwezi taka nyanyango aone nafanya hizi vitu. Or siwezi taka, yani juu wamekupatia hiyo freedom, but if you abuse the freedom, they easily take it away. Ile unaambiwa kama mimi mara mingi angeniambia wewe endelea hivyo mimi nitapigia babako. Then hapo najua wenyewe pia mimi nimechokesha huyu. Juu hata budangu akipigiwa nimeforce it. So kutoka hapo alafu tena kuna ile patia, if you are raised with the grandparents, it's like now your parents become like your siblings. Because sasa tumeraiziwa na mama mmoja.
Alafu may notice firstborns na wazazi wao ni kama brother na sister.
See, that's what he just
whenever ngoja kwanza msengenyo. Oh goodness God. Jesus. It's like the last ones wanakuanga wale wa Kaini and the help us on the last one me. Middle child. I suffer from middle child syndrome. I'm not the middlest. Lakini most of the time I'm forgotten, like even I'm there.
You're right.
I'm a second born, but I feel like I was a middle child for a very long time.
There's that.
Naona metroma bond hapa mbaya.
Big time.
100%.
Think about it. Most of the time it's about you figuring out how sumbui mzazi. You come with, but then you actually most of the time unakuja umepeana, this is what I want. Parent anaenda na evaluate na kuambia. Then you have to still make a contingency plan after umepeana hiyo nini. So that's what nakwambia. So how was I not ever supposed to be have a competitive edge and independence?
The mere fact you had a competitive nini in your family, that's trauma.
The competitiveness comes in, okay, for like Sarah's case, you find now the parents the firstborn as a star.
Emotional intelligence outside.
You have to fight for your parents to notice you. So you have to beat her at it so that your parents can.
Let me shock you. Mine even is worse. We are 7 in our family.
Oh my Lord.
So first of all, you're the forgotten child. I might be like kipatanisho baby, but this is what.
So you agree?
So watch animalism.
You agree there's some trauma to it?
No, see trauma. but kila mtu nani ananga trauma. I should
mara huko wanayo, mara
hapana, nilisema unconditional love iko. Unashika? Hapana, for me wacha niwaambia how my conditional love ilikuwa. If I would go ask for something and I show the point as to why that needs to work, they never used to question it. They used
that's conditional.
No.
You have to explain. You have to explain. So ungekuwa tunasema haya nataka hii chukua.
Mimi nilikuwa na push boundaries which haikuanga kawaida. Mnaona venye mnasema nyinyi mli grow up in some streets.
Did you have to explain or not?
No, kuna kitu shiki hata wewe. We are I'm number 5. What?
Kuna kitu
kuna kitu unataka tu kuargue tu.
Kwa sababu who said this was negative?
It's not no, but no, you guys
you should be now taking that you are upcoming as a positive. When you're competitive, you do not accept a no.
No, I do. I when I accept my no's, I
mean opportunity was
where now do you know? No last ones, no.
So then last one.
So what animal?
Sema tu
Boyfriend and everything else. Okay, the reason I say this. Okay, let me give you.
But it's not a problem. That is. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so.
But they remove negativity in conversation.
Remove it completely.
Senye tunakuongelesha is just an open conversation. There's no wrong, there's no right. It's just an open conversation.
Ngoja nikuulize kitu na ndio nataka kuuliza pole pole. You see kama mimi ndio kuexplain kitu moja. Nili get to understand my parents and what used to happen all the time.
How understand? Hakuna unconditional love wali.
Let me you see that 3-year gap difference hapo? Nilikaa hivi nikarealize, you know what, instead washinda hapo hivi wakifigure out so much about haka katabaki peke. I was like, nah, I just want body school. So like, oh my god, how can she be asking
so you became a parent because
I became a parent because I needed also to make sure the ones behind me.
Parents. You had no, they were not.
Mimi bado sikuwa na understanding wakichapwa mimi sichapwi nauliza why am I not being beaten up
because you became a parent.
Because I was never a bad child kama wewe. Mimi sikuwa mtoto mbaya. I was disciplined.
Madhako kule alienda kacheza by the way unajua unaweza kuwa a very prominent person.
Corporate culture.
Alicheza na madhako a very prominent person.
Akiyo such a
mbegu tamu. Babako akaangalia hivi akasema pia mimi nimecheza nje kwa hivyo we are even. Haya, now let's pick it up.
Dizo by the way, are you okay? Kuna nani alicheza nje? Your mom or daddy?
Kwetu?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think
it's okay if you found out your dad is not your dad.
But he had already said anajua babake alikuwa master.
So exactly. I think there's a probability. No, he's talking from his own point. So I want to feel like walicheza but wakasema kameumana so mtoto akue wangu si wangu tutalea. So that's why he's calling himself a black sheep.
So meaning me I've experienced I've experienced unconditional love. In short, me ndio nime experience unconditional love.
But Dizo, unajua when unasema you're the black sheep. Me being the last one in the family. Funny enough, I'm the black sheep in the family.
Tell us more.
So we're all fighting for this black sheep. Even because we are waiting for my child, it was even me. I am the black sheep.
As the second born.
Second born and middle child.
Oh, you give us yours.
The black sheep, it's me and one of my sisters. She's the seventh born in the family. We actually 9 years. So she's the 7th born. So it's me and her, Dragonga, the black sheep in the family. From the first born, when Yali passed, he was the hero. Second born being a lady. She's the current hero in the family. Right now, because of situations, I have to take control. That's why now the black sheep era imeisha. Because now I have to take control of being how do I put it? When somebody's over you all the time, now you have to face your fears. So that's the time the black sheepness ended.
You know, our Tonajita black sheep, they're the only people who have experienced unconditional love. Whether you like it or not. Because regardless of what he was doing, bado hajai disown you.
Bado nilipendwa kafaka.
Apparently kwa hii sitting kila mtu ni black sheep. So sisi wote tumemstip.
Ndio maana mimi nasema mimi I was even telling her.
I think we need to have a meter of D which was
Sijaikuwa black sheep. Sasa I'm wondering niko wapi.
Wewe huwezi kuwa black sheep.
Yugi, where's the link for the YouTube?
No, you know why I'm saying this? He's an only son. He's a last born in a family of girls. So you tell me.
How? Very
Yeah, thank you.
But I'm glad
Mimi
that
watu wa
Eric
trauma.
said very well
Utadu?
that their firstborn was a
Mtu ana trauma kae pale.
Superman. Those ones.
Mimi no ya. Where ati yako? Who is the link?
Si link na nikula hiyo.
The link uiweke kwa space.
Oh, naweza share.
Ndio nakutumia.
Sinaweza share.
Si ufanye.
So you guys doing it. Sini last born.
Second born mashina.
This is second born.
You how are you a black
Me and me love child. Nilitengenezwa time ya Valentine's.
Kwa hivyo umekubali mnaweza kwa nje inaweza kwa kioo.
Hapana, ilikuwa ki Valentine hiyo uzito.
A hero.
Aish.
You are a firstborn. Kwa hivyo ni 2 firstborns, 2 lastborns, 2 secondborns.
No, middle
What a combination.
But
middle children.
Balance with balance.
Oh my goodness.
Mimi think alafu niko na ile side ya
Okay, we are talking about family. Let me ask a question. Kila mtu atani kusema something about this. What's that one thing your parents ever did that you never used to like?
That my parents had?
Kuna kitu walikuwa nafanya huko unapenda. Like unge notice like there's some biasness to it.
Yeah, that is really hard.
Yes, answer to just start.
Take it.
Let me pour out my traumas. But with all honesty, what I think second borns are the black sheep. In our course by the parents. As in our home, they used to prioritize like my sister who's the firstborn. So that's one thing I didn't like. Because whenever we take our needs apple, and we were, oh, Nani has to go first, and then next time it's you.
And
We
it never
promise.
happened.
And then next time I get it will be her again. And it actually brings some sort of resentment. But yeah, I'm healed, I promise.
How is your relationship with your firstborn, like the firstborn of the family?
Well, we are sisters. And it's
You're 3 girls?
3 girls, 1 boy.
1 dude. Oh,
Yeah.
is there a situation?
Like in a Michael.
Michael.
Me, I've been wondering who Michael is. Hey.
Michael, Baiko, whatever Kaiko is out and his uncle.
Yes.
No, he's called Baiko. Hey, what are your traumas, Baiko? What did you have to deal with that you didn't like?
From where?
See, that one thing your parents did that you didn't like, especially.
I still don't like how my mom chews.
Is your mom your sibling?
Oh, you're talking about my
Like,
siblings?
yeah, something your parents have done that you don't like. Like, una notice there's some biasness to it. Okay, just mention
Wait.
1 or 2. It's fine.
Now you're taking me to a rabbit hole. That's a,
No. When goja usikie.
has opened up a where banana.
No, you're the guys who brought up
Nani
about conditional and unconditional,
Nani
and I want to
We
get.
haven't even discussed that unconditional.
Yeah, we are getting there, and that's why I want us to discuss that thing of parents, the thing they used to do that you didn't like, or you feel like you as a family, mlisikia hapa, wameamka exam.
Bro, Mimi, I think one is hand-me-downs.
Unavaa nguo za masichana.
Exactly.
Uongo. You
Naona baiko ile topic ya venye nilisema nani? Venye nilisema yule mjamaa wa majuu.
Didi.
No Didi pay.
Madia. Venye nilisema mjamaa ni cross dresser hapo baiko kidogo ili muuma. Aliingia hiyo.
No, missing.
So do you always do it like
okay, but the hand-me-downs are not dresses, right?
No, like if you're solo.
I mean, you haven't even explored what I was being handed down.
Okay, sir, what were you being handed? Books is okay.
Ukiwa solo ulikuwa unavaa dress.
Pink bags za shule.
Ushailala na dera?
Ni comfortable.
Sana. But mimi nasikianga mimi afadhali hata nitoe. Mimi afai nitoe. Inaninyonga.
Baiko lala na dera.
Na wanyoka kwa nini?
Wacha nikwambie, I would rather cut it. I would rather make ona ifike huku na huku weni
nitalala
poa.
Yeah, but see kuna hizo breastfeeding data that have
those ones are
that's what you just open like this.
Alafu natoa
lakini sasa mimi sina kitu ya kulalisha. I mean nafunga.
Okay, sawa.
Bro,
tell us your true trauma.
Okay.
Nimelala na dera.
Ati what ebu tell us hizo hand me downs ilikuwa gani?
Okay, kama matrouser. Ndio nilikuwa nachekelea Yugi. Anavaa trousers za pink. That was what I used to do.
Nilikuwa navaa trousers za sisters wako.
Bana, kwanza imechorwa maua kwa mati.
But then you cannot forgive your parents for that. Kill them for that.
That's one thing.
No, that's wrong.
He turned out alright.
Fuck no.
I love the lights.
Mimi hata sipetoka nimepepa dhangu.
Maybe that we should be proud of you.
Yeah. No, now I understand why you're so sazini unakuanga like you have to be like into all your unataka kuwa hard on us and all that shit. Like it's fine. It's okay.
Sasa wewe isn't trauma gani tena?
Okay, so that's 1, 2, which other one? Nasema nidunge kanyanga hadi kichwa.
So, the second one was this is not second. I think that was it.
Favorism?
No favorism.
You know, you're the son putting with that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these
I mean, there was, but one thing that
you were a favorite either way for both parents, your mama. Oh my God, mothers and their sons.
I've never been told. That's why you're trauma yako. Me, I've never been told. You are a second born.
You're not even a second born.
You are what?
Fifth born. I'm the forgotten child.
You're the makeup child.
Yani wewe.
No.
I know. So
I don't even know how to explain it, but we'll get there.
Wazazi wako walizaa watu wanne alafu wakaachana.
It's their
life is like rice.
Yeah. I love, you know, for my dad and Asema, you know, there's one thing he says even about that thing. He says marriage, it's more of a part. You need to remember you guys are like ni kama you're a team. So ukiona msee by the kuna mahali anaanguka, you have to be there. You must be committed to have their back.
Was he a corporate guy?
No, businessman.
Flamboyant.
Hey, Manjoroge had monies.
Manjoro.
Mtu anakama na kuangusha hapo hivyo matrela of mzigos.
Because hiyo mantra yenye amekupea hiyo ni corporate culture kabisa.
Do you guys really understand? They don't understand how my dad used to gas me up to be who I am right now.
Steam!
I will never forget the day nilipata job fulani corporate, but that was like official corporate job, and then now I'm here, guys, I'm going for training for like 2 months away in South Africa, and it's like, but we have xenophobia, do you have to go? I'm like, yeah, we are going. My dad's like, this one, just let her be. Nobody could take that shit from me. Hakuna mtu alikuwa ananigas so up like my dad. Wacha hata mamangu.
Unajua nini yako unanikumbusha nini?
Nani?
Unanikumbusha dema anaweza kuwa na standards zote high.
Kibwa deki zinaisha.
Lakini bado kuna yule mjamaa anagonga free. Kuna yule tu mjamaa ata make tu baby mama.
100%.
Imagine.
So are you saying this ndio unikumbushe that I have a shitty baby daddy?
I didn't know.
No, but I do.
It's okay now that.
And he's also in a corporate.
We didn't know that.
No, I have a shitty baby daddy.
Know?
Me, that's what I do.
No, me, I do have a shitty baby daddy, and it's not about ati sijui nilikuwa nimeka standards za mai wale, okay, za popo whatever. But
being asked.
Like in a relationship.
Exactly.
It's
a life standard.
But also is a relationship.
Yes. Come closer.
Kwa relationship. Unakuja unajipata na manamba, conductor.
Jibu hii swali.
Okay, yeah. You enjoy this too much because why are you laughing there, babe?
What makes him a shitty
Baby
daddy?
I have to remind him to do everything.
Asking
What do you mean?
Future baby daddy asking.
You know, if you have a baby right now, a boy or a girl, will definitely have a gap, pink lips, right? And definitely it will be a boy, it won't be a girl at this point. I'm just letting you know.
Amen.
Anyway, so okay, it's true.
You're talking about you too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just in case. I'm doing my own eugenics with him right now in my head. If he said that's my future baby daddy, but that's our story. But anyway, So for me, why I say it's shitty is because I've met enough people who are doing co-parenting and their fathers co-parenting.
You've been comparing.
Can I finish? Okay. Or you be my baby daddy, what just to remove?
It's okay. I'm sorry, baby girl.
But then leo usinijaribu, leo utafuck dick yangu by then niko na so much anger. I don't even know what is going on. So unasema leo niko argumentative.
She.
Nah, I'm still a she, he, ha, no, she, ha, whatever. I don't even know those whatever.
Karembo.
But
Kunywa maji.
Okay, anyway, I have to remind him for most of this shit.
But what
5 years later?
I have something to ask.
Yes.
So 5 years later.
Yeah.
You have to remind
I still have to keep on reminding him about shit.
Like,
so for me, where I am right now, and if Kamahali, I'm like, I'm just done. I can't do this shit.
But then, okay, reminding, nothing is wrong about reminding someone.
No.
About a whole human being.
We made a whole being. We made a child together.
That clearly wasn't planned.
Planned or
clearly
not planned.
Yeah.
These children.
So we are all just trying to adjust.
So are we going back? Okay, we know for a fact the generation we are at right now, none of the children we are having were planned.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, Karembo. Just speak for yourself.
Goja, wale wana plan sahi. Yes, the 1%. But look at it. We are co-intentional of having those children, and they've been seeking to get those children. But some of us who are here doing nini, tumejibamba, tumepata some few monies here and there. Some guy comes and still make you feel like, oh, you want to chase me? Not just that shit. Kikimbizi. Then unagongwa na kile kimoja. Inaingia after sijui date, then you una realize.
Kikimbizi. Chunga usikue huyo bro. Kulikuwa na kitemeo. Kitemeo ilikuwa ni mademu. Kumbe mademu wakakaa mnazao sasa ni kikimbizi.
Basi ni kikimbizi.
Mashifta.
So that's the thing, 2 years together, already going through the whole whatever, process, the whole marriage shit. Then only for it to go colors, you're like, oh.
Did he promise that he's gonna be there?
Yeah, he did. That question. At the point of separation, were the terms clear?
Yes. For him, I think it's coming from like a jealous point of view.
What do you mean jealous?
Jealousy point of view.
Oh, he felt.
I always used to ignore when he used to say it when we were together.
Things
but like he'd be like, he's like, you're very competitive at work. You meet this. Okay, like my clients, he used to be like, hey, so you guys were from Medina with clients.
You guys
come on, I don't
You're
meet.
working together?
No. He's in a different.
Same sort of.
No. I mean medical field. He's a lawyer. So we met.
2 prostitute careers.
I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor. See Arnold Mugogo, by the way. Don't worry. You don't want to go there. Okay.
Karembo.
Can we not even talk about this? But I've told you, imagine.
So is it more to do with finances?
No, it's not even about finances.
It's not finances.
Even about
The
finances.
guy just felt intimidated by her.
No, it's not even about intimidation. For him, it's about being in control.
So,
like
But then, what are you reminding him? Is it like picking up?
No, just simple things, basics.
Tuition,
upkeep, and
so
I'm like
finances.
Not really. Even to come see, even kujiambia atakuja kuna mtoto. It's like a task. Ye mwenye anasema, oh, I'm coming over, I'll be there, and then guess what? And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Okay, wait. Let me finish. What happened? This wasn't there before. It's only emails. It started after like about 2 years down the line. He's like, you know what?
Has he got a new girl?
I've met him with his new girls. It does nothing to do even with girls.
I'm just asking, because a new woman in a man's life can change a lot of things.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I've met him even with his women. Even his own woman. No, yeah. And even his own daughter have even asked, when are we going to go even for daddy's wedding?
You said all of these.
We are that. We can have a conversation like that. But he's just an ass sometimes.
1 minute. You finish.
Yes, I'm done.
You're done, eh?
Yeah, I'm done.
What
were you talking about?
Wait. Are you feeling good now?
Not yet.
But
Just release.
Sawa, acha nikuongezee.
See, ishanitoka.
Hey. Let me add one more. You see, you said something very interesting. That's the only point yenye nimeshika.
Gani?
Yeah, he mentioned something about jealousy.
Yeah.
Ama, it was something about jealousy.
Yeah.
And you said he felt like you were flirting with the colleagues and what?
Yes. Even clients, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why was that happening?
Because even how we met the first time, it was actually on a flight we were going for a meeting in Diani.
Mkakatiana kwa flight?
No, he actually was seated next to me. I just changed my flight. So we exchanged our whatever. So I told, so he asked, can I finish? So he asked me what I was going to do. Nikasema, we are going for a conference, and Nanika explained it was the kind of work I was doing. Nikamwambia, that flight we had I had about 6 delegates that I was going to that place. So he was like, Andrew, kwani hawa kuna pesa mingi aje hadi wana fly in doctors, check them in and all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, na tuko na own transfers and all that shit. So he's like thinking, you know the way people see stuff and think like, oh, you lazima labda anakuliwa na this doctor. I was like, bro, even doctors tulikuwa deal with each other like, my bro, like we don't do that shit.
Karembo, can I say something?
No, I do not. I do not bite the hand. No, I do not bite the hand that
we listen, but we do not judge.
Mimi sika nyinyi mnakudinya na makuma nini wenyu mademu wenyu wa job.
Karembo, it's okay.
It's good that you said that, bana. Mimi si kama nyinyi wenye mnadinya mademu.
But ni kweli, you've all given us your stories.
You that's your perception. That is what you think he was thinking about. Ati I was saying
sorry.
I was saying wako na do sijua ameletwa nini na conference. Have you ever thought maybe he was just trying to have fun?
With who?
For 2 years,
with
just still having fun.
No.
With Garembo.
No, for 2 years. Still having
fun.
No, 2 years.
Wait.
Yeah. What and then Julissa in 2 years, we're still having fun.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Men can.
We even 10. Even 11, even 20.
Oh man.
So that is what ulikuwa nataka kuland. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't even that.
No, for you maybe it was fun. For me it wasn't.
I'm telling you. For you it was not
Since
fun.
the expectations began.
Yes, that was you only.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But the thing is,
Anima.
you met on a flight.
Yeah.
Going to Diani.
Yeah.
Akakukatia. Yes. It doesn't matter. For what purpose?
Yeah, but nilika more than a year hata sijaingia box.
And I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter.
If you stay for 1 year, 2 years, bro, do you know how men enjoy the hunt?
So then why, if it was a hunt, then why then did he have to want to see
and then
my
now
people?
What happened?
Like a young predator. Haijui, after I hunt, I kill, I finish, life story nice.
Okay, so if it was that, then
have you ever seen?
No, okay.
Don't be defensive. See,
Siku offensive, but kani mtu ana have fun? Wauka sana. Do they stay longer?
Yes.
1 minute.
No, do they stay longer?
I'm going to answer that question.
No, why would they
answer
want
that
to stay longer?
question.
Okay, let me hear from one hunter to the next.
Thank you. So, you nachijui inaonyeshanga cheetahs after zime run after their prey, lions after they've run after their prey, their children are following, learning the hunt, and then anakill, anadevour. Na hiyo story inaisha.
Okay.
Now, that's transcendence. That is the bigger lion and you can experience. There's this young lion that has hunted, has gotten the animal, but did not see where the father beat to kill prey. So, asipolearn hiyo, every time this guy will be just settling. Anacheza na hiyo mnyama hapo wako like, hey, by the way, was that? Umse alibaitwa wapi? He doesn't know how to disengage.
Okay.
Unaona? Until ile siku atalan, hey, fuck this. I need to kill this. Let me bite it. Now, for you, that's why I asked, have you ever considered he was trying to have fun?
Okay, so let's say maybe he was having fun then.
Yes. This guy has never learned to stop that fun. Kusema, hey, by the way, it was fun when it lasted.
So 5 years
Now
later,
look,
it's still fun.
you're saying
Okay.
2 years. You said 2 years first.
Yeah.
This guy still has not learned how to disengage.
Bado anacheza na food.
Bado anacheza na food, hajajua kukill. Kwa sababu now is umesema 5 years. Imagine 5 years bado. Hajajua ku disengage.
So
now you asked, you know I'm coming with this one. Is the point that you said you need to keep reminding him that yes.
Because I have a baby.
Hey, bro.
And it's yours.
No, it's not that. We don't do that.
I'm going to show you something.
No, we don't do that.
That's what it's like.
You see now, you guys are
that's what you just said.
But you guys are making it sound. It's like we have this. No, I don't. Do that.
No, we're not saying that you beg, but the fact that he has to be reminded of the basic things.
It's fine.
He just needs to know, even quality
Okay,
time.
got the point. So, so now what about it?
Animals hata pia zikiwa kwa wild.
No, we come back. Wacha na animal come back here.
Wacha bike wa land point yake.
Yeah, so wacha na animal come back to no, talk of my situation. No, talk of my situation.
Kila mtu ako na venye anaongea.
Situation.
Kila mtu ako na venye anaongea wewe.
Precisely that. Even in the wild, your animal ikishashikwa, it still struggles to remind this predator, hey bro, kwani what's happening? Uniui? Kama uniui uniache niende. So this guy, I'm coming there to your situation.
I also want to reverse it onto you guys. So
okay,
as you get
you need to keep reminding him, bro, it's either uniwache ama uniue. Simple as that. Because if you need to keep reminding him, then bado anacheza na wewe. Chances are anafikiria kuna kitu inaweza fanyika miraculously, like Jesus coming to earth. At the same time, hajafika point ya kusema fuck this man, we fucked up, let's stop this bullshit. Unatakaje? Plan, finish. That's killing. That will never be a problem again for you.
You see what that place umesema probably bado nafikiria we're still playing games. And
that
he still thinks there's a chance.
You think
that's
that
on him.
You think that
you see that point pale umesema that's on him. So he still thinks
no,
let's stick to that point because there is kwa wengine because hajafika place actualization. No, hajafika place actualization ya kusema so what do we do?
Wait,
so if you are still playing games.
So
why are you still playing games?
You as an animal, you as the prey, you have two choices, bro. Either fuck yourself up when you die or run away. The kill is you sit down with him.
Me was to ask. Hata yani nasita kutoa kwa nini yako. Just hapo tu.
Ni mulika chini.
Where are you holding yourself accountable on that shit?
No, man.
That you need to keep reminding.
That like as in why
I'm doing it for my child. I'm
told
not
you,
doing it for
you
me. No, I was told this
by.
Let me take it back. Kibe, I once was under Kibe's space and he put me under fire for that thing. And he said, ni vizuri pia that we also be accountable for our own shit. The mistakes we did so that things went left the way they did. So I actually did even tell him, sorry for anything he'll way fuck about this whole thing that it never worked. At one point he even asked me, was that message for me? I told him yes, it was yours. That we even sat to a point we have a conversation. Asking, so you're dating, all that. So me even I've met me and I meet dem yake moja, but that's
why
can I okay, do I let you speak or do I let you give the story?
Ingia mtu maji.
Okay, I'm not but then nimemaliza story.
Kabujubuju.
We move to
Karembo.
No, it's called you don't want me to finish but you already have your own.
Can you let Karembo talk?
Ukitaka nisimalize.
But umemaliza then nikaongea. Ama
kidogo tu. Unajua
Samabani amekukujia ndio ukasirike. Shika maji.
Niweke maji huko. Sikwambie neke.
Sipu naye.
Anti niko sawa. No, let's buy coffee. Ama sijamwambia.
Twende biso hapa karibu na hivi. It's about to
No, you know, see get mbona all of a sudden it's about me. Na mimi ilikuwa simple, yes. My baby dad is an asshole. See news. I'm not even the first or the last to have such conversation.
But you're not getting my point.
But Rushaniambia, so we are still playing games with him.
No, you're
that's
not
a me problem
to
deal with.
My point.
So what's your point?
Exactly.
So no, you've been going through the circus na nachjio so ndio nilikuwa nangoja umalize bring your point.
Because umeshikilia mahali moja
So So what is your okay, what's the point home? What's the point for today?
Fanya hivi. Hebu kunywa maji.
No, wewe niambie point. Sikunywi maji. Okay, okay, we can just stay there.
Endelea tu tupige tu point.
Exactly. Tuna waste and the way to have such a beautiful conversation about business your parents, but you want to dwell under my own shit, which is I'm the one who's dealing with it.
You can say no. Imagine you can say no. You don't need to go on with it, Karembo.
No, imagine.
I always tell you by the.
No, you're just being assholes and that's it. But you see, in the end of the day, you're all single. No, you're all single dads. But see, what are you guys doing different?
It's okay as being assholes.
Exactly.
Now, when you don't want to have that conversation, Karen, but just say you don't want to have that.
No, it's because but he wants to get to that point.
Then tell him you don't want.
So get there. Yeah, just say. Hey,
Malita. Story, your baby daddy. Let me generalize this. You see, kuna vitu tatu hapa zinafanyika. Men, sisi ni watu very funny. Yeah. We are not that weird, but we are funny. Sisi ni comedians. Because we see something, we want it, but we don't want to tell it that we want it.
Yeah.
Not now. What do we want it for? No. Mm-hmm. We are still children. That's why nimetumia hiyo nini ya the young predators. We have still not yet unaona kupata the clause to finish a task or to kill a task, kwa sababu this is task oriented. Nika comp ukipiga command hapo unasema hey man I need you to open probably Windows, it opens, asks you what next. No shamazeo task, let's move on to the next one. You've gotten that chick, you have fun with her, and instead of redirecting these emotions zenye zina develop when you unaendelea kucheza nazo, eventually by the time you're finishing up at this thing in your head, that is because bro, if it was fun, it is only fun if conditions remain the same. Dem amepata ball, is it fun anymore? Condition may change,
bro. You have to change condition.
Change condition. Someone else has come into the equation. Now there's demands. There is what else? There's responsibilities. Unconditional love. Now you need to do this unconditionally, bro. Unajituma, not based off the fact that this kid will grow up one day, then utaona ni kama investment zako zimerudi and what not. But bra, you have accepted that, bro, this woman, hata kama ni I had fun, I fucked around with her, let me take it up, because kama tuliongea I will take it up, let me take it up. Unaona? Sasa hapo hakuna mtu anakuforce. It was a willing and conscious decision. Sijui kama unanipata.
Nakupata. So in short, me, what I am getting basically from you is unconditional love can only survive if it's coming from two parties, if it's mutual.
Yeah.
If both of us are giving each other unconditional love. 100%. Because a good example we are getting here is from Karembo. You gave that nigga unconditional love.
No, I didn't.
That nigga didn't give you shit. Hiyo ndio kitu inakuuma saa hizo uko like mimi yani inabidi nakukumbusha nijue wewe ndio bado uko hapo na wewe mbona unajua demu wake?
Exactly man.
Mbona
sasa alikuwa amemeet the person at the time. She's a call.
Amemeet chali yako?
Yeah.
Mshe jaribu swinging.
Not you see the way stupidity inakuingia kwa kichwa. Wewe umefikiria about swinging. No, you know there's something you also need to look
just
at.
Meeting the boyfriend of my baby mama.
Can I finish?
That opens.
Imagine our daughter, that child is growing, right? She gets it that we're not together.
Yeah.
I'll meet somebody, right? The father has somebody. Does my child look ni mjinga kiniuliza atutaienda daddy anaoa lini twende? She even knows the father has a person. So you want to tell me my child sijamuonyesha that this is happening, that we are not getting together? Yes.
How does your child know the baby daddy has a person?
Karibu just say you don't want this discussion.
No, you see, you guys are too busy being prejudgmental about
Stop
this.
getting mad and yet you can talk.
No, sinisha kuambia si amemeet babake na she's
kuuliza unataka kuolewa.
Yeah, ameuliza.
Amewahi kuambia mami wewe unaolewa nini wewe?
No. What does that have to do with the conversation?
But alimeuliza babake, mbona
no, si babake wana have conversations also. So why would she come and be anauliza tunaenda harusi ya babake ajui.
Alijua huu unajua aje aliolewa babake. Alikwambia ama ni
babake. Would my child be mtoto wangu ni mjinga hajui. Daddy anaweza fanya harusi na mtu.
Alikuuliza.
Yes.
Nini?
So why do you think mtoto wangu ni mjinga that she does not know that me and the dad we are not going to be together at all?
No, tunakuuliza wewe mbona unajua girlfriend of baby daddy?
But you see that's the thing. Unaona vile wewe hauwezi amini and that okay because for us that died. That unconditional love you think we had. Nakwambia sisi we moved past it. We are in a point where we can have just a normal conversation.
No, that's
and not be love. Na ndio nakwambia if yours is thinking that love is supposed to be security all this that mimi I've been to a point where I'm like okay I'm done with dealing with all this like haiko imeshanitoka. I'm comfortable with him seeing other people, he's comfortable with me seeing other people. We are not going back there. So that's what is life, right?
I hear you.
Yeah. So are you guys you want to tell me sai pale muko or whatever nyinyi hamwezi I mean one time if I get married yes or in that partnership that I am with and let's say maybe natakuja kuona his daughter or they even have a relationship together life yangu itacha kukua will my life stop? If I get more children should I pretend like oh my god akisi ku have sex that is only you who was there? No, I'm just assuming that najaribu kushangaa.
What I am saying is this correct?
No, right now if you meet somebody else right now please like yourself so nani hata kuja kujua
she doesn't need to akijua hiyo ni that's on her.
Nikupenda kwake.
Hiyo ni kupenda kwake, she doesn't
let me say this the reason
skiza nikwambie.
No, imagine sasa moment hata nikusaidia.
Na hiyo limitation,
kidogo tu Karembo. Unajua it is not a limitation.
It is only a limitation to you.
No, it's kwa sababu
I am okay with my baby mama having other people.
No, I don't think you are. The fact that you're not okay for her to meet the people you're with already says something. The reason I say hivyo ni kwa sababu I have a friend who we did that whole Russia thing and all that, right? So wakachana, life moves on. Years down the line she meets a divorcee. There they are. They've dated for a couple of years. Will their life stop because they had partners before?
No. You're so confusing the two. You're confusing the two.
So now will I finish ama tu?
Does it confuse you ndo shida? Karembo, why do you need to know your man's woman?
No, this chick is also dealing with watoto wa previous marriages, right? So will she pretend that those people didn't exist? Their mother will have to also be told that yes, their father has moved on with somebody else. Ndio. Atajifanya ati huyo mama atakuwa like no.
You're missing the point completely.
Kabisa.
Kwa sababu it's
Karembo sijui anatetea nini.
I mean, knowing she will know. Either way. Say that this world is flat. But she will know. Because as long as mukona watoto with someone, definitely we know obviously hajatoka from the sky. There was someone else attached to this kid. Eventually I will have to meet them. Eventually.
No, that's so
ati nimesikia.
So si ndio nasema si hata mimi eventually nili.
Paka tunapiga hizo story.
But si ndio nasema hata mimi.
Okay,
so unfortunately you guys may be later but me eventually yangu ilifika. I've met a girlfriend that he had. So she did go wapi?
Let me ask this question.
What is the problem?
After how long did you meet this girlfriend?
3 years, I guess.
After 3 years?
Yes.
And how did you meet and why did you meet?
No, we met ilikuwa tu, how would I say this? We collided somewhere tukiwa wote. It wasn't ati nilijipeleka kwenda kujua.
Unasema mlikutana kwa barabara?
We met somewhere like the way you can meet in a mall. And we talk and everything and that was it. There was no biggie about it. So why you guys so
No.
That's what tunauliza tu maswali.
No, but already mko kule ati why did you have to meet? I'm like
kwani unasema tu ungetueleza hivi.
But sasa shida ni you guys were so busy. Fast track na you and all that shit.
That was new information.
No. You see that's the thing. But unaona vile umeisema eventually. So you eventually inakani kama because of circumstance. Me I'm like no, circumstance manye. This ni vile kuko if you guys mumeketi chini mka decide this is how we are going to do about co-parenting and all if they are dating or not haifai kuwasumbua, because at that point mnafaa kumnajua your task ni mtoto, what is best for the child. Anything else about your life, your love life or conditional or unconditional, that's your life. So and you know but ndio naje kusaidia, but this is ndio nakwambia you don't even know what you're talking about. If today you met with a person, trust me, labda itakuua because you didn't imagine it happen. But ndio naje kusema mimi haikuwa kitu ingenimaliza, because I was like, okay, at the time I was also seeing somebody else.
Karembo, what I'm trying to tell you is unatupatia a fantasy version. Ngoja umesema yako. Unatupatia a fantasy version. Wewe ndio umetuambia baby daddy is shit. Uko unaiweka ni kama mna co-parent. You ain't co-parenting shit. Karembo, you ain't co-parenting shit.
So wewe unatajua aje?
Juu umetuambia. Wewe ndio umetoka kutuambia unless wewe ni mtu wa kushift goalposts.
Okay, na ndio nimesema she's already shit.
So have I no kama you people are co-parenting. You people are not co-parenting.
Yeah, because eventually
kuna mahali nimesema in my part ndio nasema co-parent is not working. That's why it's shit.
Hujasema hivyo.
No,
you
guys were busy doing that.
Very okay.
Commentator like about it. So hata munge ngoja hata nimalize.
I have something to say. Karembo has not said that she went out of her way to even meet this girlfriend.
But Washa jumped the gun.
She said that it happened. It was not planned. It was not out of her will. She did not actually try to get close to her baby daddy to even
I wasn't stuck in that piece
exactly life at the time. It just happened, and since she was okay with it, she decided to sit down with them. You get. So I feel like that part is what is not clear to you guys.
No, as we are very clear.
You see, when I make it
okay, this is what it seems like. It seems like you guys are not okay with the fact that why did you meet the girl?
Because she's making it look like that.
No, but she's they give me the time to explain it. No.
We are not.
Ngoja, also don't forget, he's gone to the extent ya kwanza kusema, oh, he was still playing with you. And I'm like, oh, it's like he was in that relationship to know better. You let me ask you something. Ngoja, like thank you. Mimi already nimetoka kuambia, between me and my parents, they separated for 3 years, right? Was it working at that time? How would ndio nasema story watu wawili utajuaje by
I'm trying to tell you.
Si ndio tunajaribu.
You see hapana. No, don't compare your situation na yangu kanza kujifanya yo.
Mimi am a deadbeat dad, mswai sawa.
So then don't give. So don't have exactly. Thank you. Umeona venye bedena kaso diabolical. You want to jifanya the way you know all this shit. Lakini you don't even have yours in control. Back to traumas. Back to parents. Okay. So let's go back to parents. Turudi huko nyuma because at this point these two are dealing with their own shit.
How are you doing too?
No.
You know me, I'm just flowing with the conversation.
No. Flat others. Ngoja, flat others. Nyi shindeni hapo. Flat others.
Mali na message. Malina makes sense.
Alafu acha niulize. You want to tell me everybody have figured it out about parenting? No. But these ones, they have figured it out. They know better. Jabezade anasha figured it out.
As I was explaining.
So even you, someone
don't explain. Exactly. Lakini he has so much opinion about other people. Move the mic to the next person.
But she cannot come and tell me that.
But
yeah, and you know that's what I told Karembo. Now this is not the first conversation. Let me tell you, Skiza.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I have chosen to disengage from that completely and not that he silently amanini.
And
tumeongea bro, mimi sifanye hizo vitu. Na tukakubali sisi. We had that conversation.
A short.
Because now the reason why I had that conversation ndio as he mix now what Karembo is experiencing. Ati mimi utai kuja unione na dem alafu tukae chini. Tukakaa chini tukifanya bro. Peter.
But you know the thing, Michael, that's you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the thing, that's you. If them they're okay to do it,
No. I'm going to why I am disagreeing with her. It is because the first thing she said is because of the baby daddy.
Can we move on? That topic is now getting stale. I just want to go back to family
let me finish.
No, you see, you already yours is still not yet figured out, so I don't think it had to side. Exactly. So who are you to come and advise mine? Like, where unakuja kama nani kuniambia? No. If I really needed your advice, ningekuja kwako unipatie. But no, not today. Exactly.
Figure that out. What? If you are going to tell me.
Nishakunywa maji hata sikunywa hiyo drinkinyu tena.
No, let's keep it like that.
You don't want anything to do that.
Let's keep it like that.
I'm good.
You don't
Ni vile tu naona ni kama nyinyi mko na projections 2024. 2024 has been hard.
No, 2025.
Me hata niko like.
Sio mngekuwa na huyo. Mngesema tu.
Exactly. Alafu, let me okay.
That's the situation.
Imagine, guess what?
No, that's what I've been saying.
Okay, why bandelea kusema. Imagine kama mimi ndio nasema simetoka kusema I'm a corporate person. So I've already figured out my BC and Ds. So even with or without his support, I have that figured out.
So why do you have to keep reminding him that he's not sent?
Msimu umesema hakuna makosa kukumbusha mtu kitu.
No, unfortunately for Karembo, the child already knows the dad.
Exactly.
The child knows the dad exists, and unfortunately now hata akiamua sasa ati anataka
kushut that.
Exactly. The child atakuwa na
Thank you.
Your case might be different. I don't know.
Wait.
But for her now, where she is right now, she really has to remind that guy that not even just financially, even a day with that kid.
Yeah.
Because the kid already knows the dad.
Imagine. I'm going to take you back to how we started this topic. Unconditional
love.
No, but on a force.
At this point, I think unconditional love ni Mungu peke yake.
Thank you. Hata wewe Mungu haipeani.
Mungu anapeana.
Wapi? Pia tuingie hapo.
Hiyo next fight.
Pia tuingie hapo.
Okay, guys, commercial break. Commercial break.
Pause.
Guys, sip your drink, sip your water.
I want to hear
we are about to talk about love and
God gave us unconditional love.
No.
Because even at some
First things first. Inatoka chemistry. No, inatoka chemistry. Inatoka chemistry. Ni chemistry. You ni chemistry. Ni chemistry ya last born na second born.
Mbona mnafanya hivi?
Second born na last born hapana iwezi wala.
But let me say before we go for the commercial break, which is a good shot. If any God is unconditional.
Suacha tuanze alafu
ungekuwa na hell.
No, let me say something. You know me.
Wangai toka Garden of Eden. Angetoka ingekuwa it's okay.
Guys, embrace the darkness in the rabbit hole.
Tuweke ngoma watu.
Guys, we got much. We got pretty
at this
nice.
point we got because to me agree parents were gonna favorites. To me agree parents wanna favor their favorites. So unconditional at this point we got.
Wapi? Ni example ya God.
Hatujagree hiyo. Fucking person out there who love you unconditionally. Hiyo ndio tumekubaliana.
Mimi hatujagree na. Mimi nataka kuingisha hapa bomba na. Wacha bwana
mpaka nimeamka.
Umeamka isafan.
Mimi nataka kusikia mali Mungu alipeana unconditional love. Wapi? Give me one example. Give me one example.
No, wait, first let me I'm even trying to think of the examples because the examples are so many.
Just one.
Okay, I'll say one. You see when the children of Israelites walikuwa wametoka Egypt and then they were in the wilderness and then they decided to have a calf or a cow.
Okay, I want us to go there. But nataka tuanzishe.
Forget about it. Do you know how God is unconditional? You can sin right now and still pray and he answers.
Okay, guys.
You mean putting effort in what you do?
Wait, Tulia.
Is God answering?
No.
Guys, we have much. Kuna much. Yeah, embrace the darkness in the rabbit hole. And the best part about this is you can have this either printed on the front, the side, whatever. And then guess what? You can still add either you want the rabbit hole or you want the embrace the darkness on one end. So yeah, we have tees, we have hoodies, like
hoodies
what?
Are here, man.
Huku nyuma anaweza kuonyesha but imeandikwa Phantom. No, I think he's in love with
Phantom Noah gives me unconditional love.
No.
Watu wajai onja hiyo.
Anyway.
Pateni kuna match.
Yeah, we love our matches.
Kuna baby.
It's beautiful. Yes, guys, match iko ready, iko out. We have tees, we have hoodies, we have pants, we have ukitaka hata socks,
condoms.
Ukitaka hata condoms ni zenyu hiyo. Ukitaka boxers yekwe.
Wewe sema tu wewe.
Unajua kuna batch ya condoms iko na shida.
Gani hiyo?
Mtajua propaganda. Sure, guys, don't
But sasa sure.
If you want to advise people.
Sure na kwa mangana ni ya watu. Not speaking from experience, I promise.
Tell us more. Ati ulipoteza nini?
Uliingia ndani vitu zikapotea. Guys, we are talking about the match. It's not even about I don't even know why you're talking about
condoms embrace the darkness.
Hata kofia.
Azezi shuka, azezi kuama, well lubricated.
Yes. Na afadhali hata tuwape batch ya lubricate.
Yes. Ndio msikuwe ma single parents.
Tutanid kuwa Yeah, we don't want you guys to be single parents having to figure out story at your predator prey. On National Geographic ndio nakuja ku explain about your situation.
Na lubes zinaitwa
and lubes zitakuwa kwa wingi, hiyo afai tukupea free kikwama huko ndani.
Na lubes zinaitwa embrace the darkness.
No, zitakuwa zinaitwa rabbit hole.
But lakini afadhali mtengeneze match ya nini on a serious note. It makes a lot of sense to have.
Yes, sex.
Match.
Actually, yeah, rabbit hole watakuwa natoa a whole dildo. We had even somebody named a dildo under the rabbit hole. So
Nimesema point yetu. Umesemaje ati?
It was a VAR.
I said it will make a lot of sense kama tunaweza kuwa na hizo match.
Sawa.
Hizo madildo.
No, the condoms and the
lubricants. And the lubricants.
Yes, for those. Yeah. Water based, oil based zote.
Yeah.
But there was the best lube.
I don't use lube, I don't know shit.
Do you water based na?
No, see we know, so you just Google itakwambia there's water based and whatever.
As a person who advise mtu mwambie by this is the best.
See water based ni you're having vaginal sex, but oil based ni watu wana have kwa ano. So for those who do it, they'll do that.
Na wale wenye wako intolerant, lactose intolerant, tutafanya nini?
Too tough, we will have to do something.
Lactose intolerant pia kuna
lactose, latex.
No, we'll do latex free kind of condom.
Yeah. Tuko solutions.
Solutions. Every day.
Kama sisi.
Na hao wanakwamisha. No, wakwamishaji. Wait, you are using the wrong size.
That could have been a possibility.
I'm the nigga.
She was tight as fuck. Suction.
You dick ni dogo.
Lakini sasa alivaje kama
hata sivyo ushiki. Hiyo suction basi ilikuwa crazy.
Me I think aliva size.
Aliva size yake.
Ama pusi yako ni ndogo.
Ndio nasema pia unless the suction was so great, ika hold that.
Kwani pia hujiamini? Unajua pia una meza.
Eric, if it was started I would understand because there's an equame huko because of suction. Okay, think about it. Suction started na ishike.
And it's a thing.
It's possible.
Guys, I'm shocked you've never heard about it.
We don't have pussy.
You guys, no, you don't use condoms.
No, we are learning from the masters.
These are masters. Yeah. Wameza kula sushi.
By the way, I was married for so long, I didn't know what condoms were.
Before you got married, ulikuwa unatumia?
For this and more, for this and more jokes, stay tuned. Ati he was so married that yako anajua ati.
I was married for so long. What is condoms?
You sure?
What is condom?
Yeah. Nani? Ati sijashika what?
Mjaluo anajua condom ni nini?
Mimi sijui. Yeah.
Hata Wakikuyu wanajua condom ni nini?
Yeah.
Kwanza Mkikuyu akipatana na Mjaluo long gone.
Condomize.
Mkikuyu akipatana na Mjaluo hiyo
She's that shit.
Girl toto.
What? No.
Imeenda.
Guy. Oh my goodness God. You guys
hata ile session yetu tulisema tutafanya live. Kwani tutumia condom?
Sasa hiyo ni nini? Ati ile session yetu tulisema
tutafanya. Oh yeah,
kwani tulitumia. Hiyo
no, it's happening.
Oh, kwani tuta?
Yeah, we say that if we do decide to have sex itakuwa live.
Simu decide sasa.
Yo bro, go watch your porn. Leave us out of this.
Sisi bado tuko marination.
Si birthday yako ni 5th.
5th.
Na itakuwa weekend. Itakuwa Friday. Unajua hivyo? It's a Friday.
Mimi nakwambia
birthday.
Ai muingie live.
Filamu.
Hata
tunaipeleka pale Telegram.
Pelekeni ulifansi tupe pesa.
But that's not the only fans. No, but to make do mingi. You'll be rich.
You can go there.
Tutakuwa the first openly people wamesema wanataka have it there.
A lot of people have said that. Even those siblings.
Siblings were, they had a very shitty kind of sex. Si only fans, ilikuwa Telegram, ilikuwa imekwa. Na ule mtu wa city something. Kwani mnaona chingizi vitu wapi? Si mtu akidecide kuonyesha the world. No, if somebody is trying to make it, wanasema ngaje to unite people. I'm like, si wametuwekea, si I'm supposed to watch.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, data tunasongesha.
What do you mean you don't need? Unajua, hey Buddha, unajua mukbang ni nini?
What is mukbang? No, why are we talking now? No, why are we
talking now? Ati mnatoa mics. Si wangu.
No,
mukbang ni hiyo sauti.
God, I want to pray for these guys. Kindly forgive us. You know, it's a few hours to Sunday. We need to move to unconditional love of the Lord.
Of the Lord, please.
Sanctify us. We confess our
sins. That's the only point you have unconditional love.
So nyamaze, nini wewe?
Hebu tuambie. Mimi nataka kujua mali God alipeana unconditional love.
When Jesus died for us.
Exactly.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him.
That cried. Alilia hiyo siku yake before. It was his responsibility that he was to die. The mere fact that he knew his future doesn't mean that alitukufia. Alipigia Mungu simu.
Si alimwambia Eloi.
Si kwa hiyo maombi alisema God, walibonga na God.
Walibonga kwa maombi. Ushaomba mpaka Mungu akagonga naye. No, wewe as a person.
Mimi nimeongea na yeye. Mimi nimeongea na Sir God. Ujonga na Sir God. Ujonga na Sir God. Wakati hiyo in your moment umekaa hivi unajuko hivi unasema
Lord, but
it's my inner voice.
Actually,
these human beings are not like emotional.
These guys are atheists.
God is emotional.
These guys don't even go to church.
What does emotional have to do with God?
No, when was the last time they stepped church?
Like pray for like 3 hours. You think they can?
They don't.
No, as in wait.
They don't even know that kanini of when you're crying to God. They don't get how I feel. They don't get it.
You know.
Hiyo ndo wanakuaga naongea mashamba God.
Hiyo ndo umbangi hivyo. Imagine unakuwa literally you're just brushing your teeth like akimungu hii nisamee stabia. Ikuwa ki serious. Hiyo inakuanga tu random. Unaambia tu Mungu wati wa live.
Wewe basi.
Mimi sijamisa nguvu mimi tumia condom.
Guys. Condoms.
Nilikuwa na consider what the things I say does not mean that I experience them. I'm just saying.
So mniambia kitumia unafuranga.
No, I haven't said that.
Amesema for those.
Aliacha kutumia sure.
For wale.
No, mimi the things I say haimaanishi ati mimi mwenyewe nimefanya ama
unafanyiwa tu.
No. That's why niliwaambia. Your periods inakuanga such a nini just you know haki God wale ukiona kuangalia it's called flow uone 2 days unasema haki Mungu wale I want to repeat ikwange ati sasa ati una fast una pray.
Let's go.
No, it's not intense. There are better things you can go to God for than that.
Let's go to you ati Jesus died for us. Say you need unconditional.
It's very unconditional.
Prior to that day Jesus asked God amtolee your burden.
Let me tell you.
Jesus asked God amtolee your burden. Meaning it wasn't ingekuwa unconditional. Angeuliza. Angekuwa whatever comes.
Let me tell you something. It's because it's unfortunate enough that Jesus knew the type of death is going to go
Unfortunately.
through. I know, I'm just being fair.
Hiyo ni
You know,
conditional
let
basi.
me just say something.
Hiyo ni conditional aliambiwa it is only you.
Exactly, but alijua anakuwa crucified. Alijua anaenda kugongwa na hizo vitu zote. No, it's not conditional. Listen to me. This is the main reason why hata Mungu mwenyewe ametuficha how we are going to die. Because when you know how you're going to die, hata wewe mwenyewe utaambia Mungu by the imagine.
Then ni conditional. It's not unconditional.
It's unconditional.
Unconditional is whether you know or not you're okay.
You see, the thing is, when you say that he knew
how the process, the entire thing.
He knew he will die.
Yeah, plus he knew how he was going to die.
He knew also
He knew how he was going to die.
How he was going to die.
Yeah.
The point that you're missing, and this was trying to tell you, if you already knew that, and it was bro, whatever I do, this will happen.
I need to answer that. Just finish.
Let me tell you what is unconditional love.
No, Sarah, one minute to Yamalize.
Jesus didn't have to pray to ask God to take this away from
like you're
bright. Let me give me the
You're
mic.
very bright.
This is because
she got my name.
This is because when God decided to choose Jesus to come and die for us, Jesus came to earth as a human being. He did not come in his own, self,
like an angel or whatever.
Kama mwanadamu.
Hallelujah.
Because as a human being, fear is one of the things that we will face and will face forever. Even if today, even you were pointed out like this and told, we are choosing you. As a human being, mimi sionikana za.
Hata kama mtoto wa Mungu.
You don't even know me.
Hata mtoto wa Mungu.
Exactly, hata mtoto wa Mungu. The fact that he came as a human being is what made him it's alikuja na human. Alikuja na all human aspects, including the fear, including everything. And because he knew his sole purpose in this world is to come save the world.
Exactly.
But he had to live for 31 years. Experience human nature, live, interact with humans, become a human being. That's why at the point where he was going to die, he was literally telling God, you know what? Najul, this was my main assignment, but if there's a way you can do it,
uitoe.
Yeah.
I'm going to argue this unconditional love in two ways. You said that Jesus came in human form. Yes, he came in human form. There was no other way that people would have accepted that this is the will of God, other than to see a human suffering and accepting fate and conquering you. And Osemanga that the biggest problem in this world, death. Conquer, rise, bro, to transcend, to show people that I am indeed the Son of God, or this is the will of God. I've not refused that. Now, and I'm going to prove this in two ways. If Jesus really, if God really had unconditional love, then this is not a test that he would have had to do. Because I'm going to prove this in Noah. He loved humans so much, but he saw them sin. Meaning, his love was not unconditional. It was on condition that they would not sin. I'm going to take you away from kidogo to Bible.
I'm just going to make that. He said, do you know that before God destroyed the earth, he literally told Noah the message, and Noah was running around everywhere telling people
them to
that
repent.
You guys need to repent. Like he gave
That's
them
a condition.
that time. He gave
That
them the
is
time.
a condition.
Okay, forget about that. Do you know this same Jesus that we're talking about used to perform miracles?
No
you
problem.
know that, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that he will raise death? He will do what?
No problem.
Do you know that he was like when
Who
he was
asked him to
wait,
do that?
let
He was
me no, that's not a problem. No.
That's a favorism.
No.
Favorism.
No, it wasn't.
Stay with me. No,
Angehil
stay with
Tulia
me.
mzima.
Stay with me. You're missing the point. Stay with me.
Just a point
Stay,
of
no,
correction.
I want to finish. There's somewhere I'm heading.
Alan.
Do you know that when he transfigured, he was so bright that hata hakuna mtu angemwangalia? Exactly, he's a god, right? But when he was being crucified, he did not do any of these things. Aliacha watu wampige. Aliacha watu wamfanyie hizo vitu zote. Angetransfigure at that point hata watu wangemshika. No one would have touched him, but he decided to not to do all this. He became all those things. But he had the power
I'm going to show you something. You see.
Eric We'll go and break a shot. As you're asking.
How should your statement is based on what?
we are saying that God's love is unconditional.
Your statement is
me,
based on about
me,
Jesus.
I'm agreeing that God's love is unconditional.
No, your statement is based on
Which
what?
one now? The last one that I said.
No, all of that.
About Jesus. The last one the reference that I made. You know, this one was saying that no, someone said it's not unconditional. The fact that he cried to God and said,
Your statement is based on what?
Get out of that.
Can I? Okay, let me help her on that.
Where did you learn this?
Kindly, let me teach.
Via the Bible.
Yeah. Wait. Can I help her?
No, it's okay. I learned it by the Bible. I am not immortal. I was not there 2,000 years ago. I'm not that old. I learned it by the Bible.
Can you prove it?
Via the Bible. Yes.
Bible is not approved.
Bible
no,
is
it's
approved.
okay.
It
She
is.
learned it via the Bible, so she can
and it's
prove through the
approved.
Bible.
If you can prove, even lawyers, they are having constitutional laws that they show. Haimanishi wao waliandika, but when they go to court, they say according to constitution number what it's different.
Because that was something that happened.
But law was written by
led them to
someone.
do
They
that.
were not there. They have been taught the law, and it was written by someone, and they refer to the law. They choose to refer to the law.
Nasikatai.
Even me, refer to the Bible.
Even when you're going to court, kesi zote na laws zote zenye unapitishanga, it was something.
How you give you get it unaelekea sijui.
No, let me guys, let me counter you guys. Let me counter you guys. Do you know how many religions have documented? No. Do you know how many religions? How many religions have documented the existence of Jesus? That is one true thing that tells you that yes.
How many?
There are
religions?
6.
Which ones and which ones?
The Hindus, Islam, Judaism, Christianity itself, and then there are 2 more. I can't even remember the names. And the reason I say this is even Egyptians themselves documented it because can I finish?
Do you know how much Jews
Can I finish?
Try and remember them.
Acha Michael ongebe. Wanasema tumemkat sana.
Sawa.
Assignment kwako.
Just tell me.
Just right now.
Right now.
Google.
What's my phone?
Google.
Nisaidu. Google si
kesho.
Tunapunguza
hata unasema ni hata ama niweke voice ndio isikie sauti yako.
Google the existence of King Solomon.
Existence of but King Solomon alikuwa mtoto wa David.
Kwa nini Google it?
Oh. Kwani hamna knowledge? I'm very
hatuna ziana tunafundishwa na karembo hapa 1 2
Aya, existence of King Solomon. The one mwenye knew what you look up to.
Exactly. That one.
That's about 3,000 years ago.
King Solomon
existence.
He was born in 1010 before Christ.
Nataka existence. A proof of he existed.
There's no archaeological evidence that King Solomon ever existed. However, he is a central figure in the Hebrew Bible and is described as a wise ruler and a builder.
No, there is.
But
there is.
But this is what they're saying. But according to the Bible, Solomon was the son of David and Bathsheba. And the first child does to survive childbirth. Some people date Solomon's birth as around 1010 BCE. Aya reign. Solomon was the last ruler of the United Kingdom of Israel, reigning for 40 years. He's associated with the golden age of the kingdom, building of the first temple. According to the Bible, Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem, which was located in Temple Mount. The Temple Mount was made from quarried stones, blocks, and roof interior. It was destroyed 400 years later. Writing the Bible, according to the Jewish traditional, Solomon wrote 3 books of the Bible, Book of Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Songs of Solomon. Solomon died of natural. Sasa hata Google yenyewe. Kama hakuzaliwa nakufa aje.
Hata si hivyo, ngoja, you already said that the whole thing that he built the first temple, right? For her and kulikuwa na alikataza baba yao. David aliambiwa atajenga, ni sani yake atajenga. Na after amejenga bado ilikuwa in existence for 400 years, but still that's not enough.
In the AI overview.
I want to tell you
something. We know your talent is to talk.
Yeah, keep it there.
So keep it there.
Okay.
So, you guys, ni vizuri mnasema hiyo.
Me confuse Karembo sasa na your statement. But Karembo is okay.
You
Acha
guys-
wengine waongee alafu uongee.
You guys are I'm
Mara
very
nimemaliza
happy that you're
siongei tena.
saying he was the David, he was the son
Maybe
of
I'm shouting at you.
David and Queen Bathsheba. Who, what else did he do? He was a central figure. He built
He's
the
the one who
temple.
built the temple.
Yes, but
he was a
one
wise
thing,
ruler.
one thing, I'm going to take you back on.
Take us.
Is the first statement. There is no
Which is-
archaeological evidence that King Solomon existed. But
from what? Google.
Kidogo.
Take.
Hizo vitu zote zenye unaagi zinatoka wapi? Wewe pia usisumbue watu na mali wanatoa. Kwani hiyo Bible ilitoka wapi wewe naye? Si ilianza na hiyo tek. Wewe. Kwani tek ilianza wapi? Ile unaona kuna communities.
Kwanza umesoma kwa
Ngoja. Tech
wapi?
ilianza wapi? Technology ni nini?
By the way, uniambie technology ilikuja mwaka gani?
Technology ni nini?
Ni as long as naweza toa.
Because this is AI overview, by the way. It's AI overview that I've read. I've read AI overview. Yeah, Gemini.
Books at one point were AI.
Hizo zilikuwa technology.
Either way, guys, I know I'm Janishinda.
Atafuta ushindi, si ushindi. Ni discussion. Si ushindi.
You see, one thing that you guys have taken away from that fact is
that
there's no archaeological evidence of this guy existing.
Okay.
At the same time, his existence is only noted in the Bible. Nobody's taking that away.
It's okay.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, in terms of what do you believe in terms of? So you believe in evolution then?
No, I believe there's a God.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's all I needed. Because
mimi wacha niwaambie. Me personally, this is what I believe in. If I to answer to that, let me answer that. What I believe in.
Thank you. I'm going to show you something.
I believe
we are in a good place.
I believe in parents.
Parents fucked each other.
Yes, and then I was born.
And you were born.
Yes.
But then, where did we all come from?
The parents.
Now that's the good.
Parents and parents. We can just go.
That's the best.
No, but okay.
That we can
then
just
Yes.
Okay.
You guys,
who's the first
do you
parent?
ever look at
Huh?
science?
Who's the first parent?
There's nothing like the first parents.
No,
It's
but
Adam
we all
and
have to
Eve.
start from somewhere.
Nope.
No, if God created only two human beings.
No.
Wait.
Wait. Let me tell you. You see, starting from somewhere doesn't mean it has to be what you understand. Starting can be one. Sindio? Right now we are in a buy kind of thing. But starting can be singular.
And
there are animals that when they need ngoja. There are animals when they need to reproduce, they don't need a male or a female.
Good for them.
Which animal?
If fish yenye ina switch gender yake inajimeka
No.
Si fungus.
No, it's only parasites. The only ones that change their sexes are parasites, I think. It cannot.
No, there's a fish. There's a fish.
But it has to. It connects to them.
A seahorse.
Seahorse, yes.
So basically, a beginning can start from a singular position. The only reason.
But sasa the main first singular alitoka wapi? That's our question. Alitoka wapi?
Aya, unaona huyo singular alitoka kwa nature. So turudi tuseme hiyo the first nature ilitoka wapi? I always use this example. Do this. Go create aka nature, aka ecosystem.
It would last for days.
Nisikize kwanza. Enda ka create ecosystem, maji, ma wood, kitu tu. Ngoja, alafu ifunike. Si wait I finish. Enda ka create hiyo. Wait I finish that statement alafu ulize.
And that's where we are going.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where it's going.
Go create an ecosystem. Yeah? Don't put any organism in that ecosystem. Just start with maji, just the fundamentals. Just water. Go there after 3 days. Uniambie kama hutaona organisms. Na uniambie hizo organisms zimetoka wapi?
Now, when you explain to me that is God.
Because creation, exactly.
And
Because
that's what-
So meaning nature is God. So it's not a human. It's not a
yeah,
human.
God is not a human being, and there's no one who said God is a human being. He's
I think
not.
all the religion, none of them say God is a man.
No one.
Okay, so thank you. So meaning to
The reason as to why he's omnipresent, you can never ever be here and be somewhere else. But
I can.
even-
I can.
You
Ngoja,
can't.
what are you saying?
You cannot be
Me right
Just
now.
the fact that you are here,
No,
you're
no. Right now I can be in America in my head, and I'm with you. Let me tell you. No, for real, Tena.
Okay, in your head you can.
That's what God is.
No, you
That's
don't
what.
go with this brain.
Let me tell you. Kuna time our other show. I swear to God, hawa watu wananiambia tulienda macha. I still bado nakataa hiyo story mpaka saa hii. Mi bado nakataa hiyo story mpaka saa hii. But venye naikataa, I swear hiyo day wangeulizwa mimi nimelewa. Ati niko autopilot. Hawangeamini niko autopilot. Wangekwambia huyu jamaa anajua chenye anafanya. So meaning I can be in two places. Naweza kuwa na nyinyi physically, naweza kuwa na nyinyi macha, lakini akili yangu iko home. I woke up testing kuku. I'm testing kuku. I'm wondering where am I getting kuku
So you don't
from?
even remember to stop somewhere.
I don't remember leaving this house. I was telling Michael. I don't remember leaving this house.
It's okay. You are physical. You're not just someone.
So I can be everywhere.
No, you cannot be everywhere. Even your brain can be in New York, but you're here. Those are two places.
I can also go to SA. I live a part of me in New York. I go to SA.
Time.
What do you mean at a time?
Time.
You're not
You decide to think now you're in New York. Ukimaliza to think New York, you think America or USA.
And then you go back to reality.
At time, and then you come back to find yourself in Kenya and
I'm a telephone.
So meaning even God has some reality.
No way.
Hata hiyo God kuna mali anafika anakuja tuko back to reality. I have a human.
Exactly why you can't be a God.
Your brain cannot even fathom the way he's.
Let me tell you.
Just a question, Gizo. Which God are you referring to? The Bible God?
Let me tell you, I am a believer and I believe in all Christ teachings. Unaona hizo zimeandikwa documented in the Bible. That one.
How many gods do you have in Christianity?
One God.
No.
One God.
There's only one.
One God.
Trinity ni one.
God.
Trinity ni one.
Let me tell you one
God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, all under one.
Under one God.
Trinity.
Hey.
In each church you go to, they'll always tell you that we believe in the true God. Sindio?
Yes.
But ukienda, let me put it in the perspective of the beef which has been beat for a minute. The Catholics are the SDAs. If you go to SDA, they'll tell you that they believe in God. But the Catholics don't believe in God.
No, we believe in God.
Hold on.
Hapana, usichome nitakutolea.
Wacha tu amalize.
Kavo here in the building.
Wait.
Let him finish.
Now, if you go to Catholic, they'll tell you they believe in God. The SDAs don't believe in God.
No, we don't say that.
Remember?
No.
But SDAs believe in God as well.
Remember?
Hiyo ni chacha kwenyu.
Different practices.
Wait.
Hiyo ni chacha kwenyu, si Katho.
I've been an altar boy.
Everyone believes in God, but they have different practices.
I've been
Yes.
an altar boy for the last actually how many years?
Even me, I've gone to Catholic school, so I know their practices and everything. But the funny thing about me, I've gone to Catholic. I'm not like a Catholic person. So many people converted into Catholic, and my show is SDA. So kwetu ushago watu no SDA.
So wanaenda wanasema ati wanakatazwa. They believe in God.
It's just different practices.
I think the biggest
It's different
difference.
practices. They believe in God.
We have almost 3,000 gods in Christianity.
No, you're confusing that,
I think
No, practices maybe.
I think the biggest
Practices.
thing
That's where
when
you
it
go
comes
wrong. Practices.
when it comes to, I think everyone believes in God.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
The difference, the difference comes in all the, we're talking about now all the different religions. The difference comes when it comes to now the second people, Jesus, Muhammad.
Buddhas and the
Some people
likes.
believe Jesus is really a prophet.
Yes.
Others believe Jesus was an angel.
Others think he was
think
just.
That's
Jesus
what I'm saying. So the second people are always the
ones
Controversy.
Yes.
Yes.
Because-
Confusing everyone.
Yes.
But
Because
God is
even-
God.
even when you do like as in they will do like, you know, those ones like in London, they will do like meetings. The only thing they argue about, and you're talking about Christianity, whatever,
the second people
is Jesus, Muhammad. But you never hear someone say
God.
There's
God is
no
God.
a God.
Yes.
And the fact that you are mentioning him so many times is just here.
Supreme. Pale apex ya mwisho.
Good for you.
You don't?
Good for you.
Higher power.
Good for you.
Me as
a person. Me as a
Power spiritual. Okay, so what is
is
this you believe in? Like, okay,
It's
so
a supernatural
So what do
power,
you
but
supernatural
not
power
God.
from where?
from where?
From where?
It will help us
Wait,
start
1
that
minute,
Big Bang
1
Theory.
minute.
You
see, the problem with this discussion, as you said, is that second person.
Yes.
And that second person has brought this.
Yes.
You see
But
this
I
way?
want you to understand.
Because kidogo, one minute, you see the teachings.
Let me enter my God mode. I'm coming to answer this right now.
Kana huko.
We go God. The God.
Sasa anakuja kutuambia about his godness.
Mimi ndio God.
Nonsense.
We go back to point 0. The one.
Point infinity, see 0.
It's 0.
Point
0,
infinity.
there's nothing there.
God is infinity.
And I'm telling you, God is.
No,
Watch out,
Kidogo.
everyone is just going to give out their understanding.
Yeah. God is nothing
Infinity.
but everything.
Yeah.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? So there was point 0 that brought everything else. Now that is God.
Yes.
The way you believe in that God now
It's up to you.
is a bit different, right?
Yes.
I was about to tell you, you see now?
God just did the thing.
God just did the thing.
Sa God amefanya ile kitu.
Dominion.
See God dizo.
So
Sa God ameinterrupt.
2 things happen, and that's why I was trying to take them away from the Bible, because you see, it is very hard to argue about the Bible with someone who doesn't believe in the Bible. It's very hard because it's like
Because you're
it's an
imagining they've never even
ideological
read the
difference.
Bible.
Yes.
It's like Oyugi arguing with me about our culture. It's very different.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Exactly.
Because it will
They
take
believe
for
in
him to
different
grow
things.
the way I grew up to understand what I'm saying. But one thing I'm going to take you on is that Bible. Even if there was a Muslim here, I will take him back there. As long as he grew up in this environment that we are in. One thing that guarantees that we can reason the same is our environment. Now, when she says that, that's why I actually told her to go back to King Solomon. When she says that the Bible is the only recording that actually gives proof to King Solomon, in one instance, that is not wrong. In another instance, that is very wrong. Because now, 2 aspects come into place. How was the Bible introduced to us?
You're so cute. You're so cute ukisema hivyo.
No, even when I googled, it said it's not proven. However, in the Bible, and I said I believe in Christ and all of his teachings, and my reference is the Bible.
And I'm going back to that point. You see, when the Bible started, it says, in the beginning,
There was God.
there was God. And
God was the
with
one
what?
with God.
If in evolution, if I go back to evolution, we
It just
say
says that a monkey
no.
was a monkey or a gorilla.
Maybe I live here in Langata.
Lucy was the first
I want to say something. I
don't
see
know,
monkeys
the worst
every
thing I
day,
hear
and
about
I've never seen
evolution-
one that
Go,
has
let
become
me go,
human.
go
Let me
past.
tell you, the worst thing I hear about evolution,
Is that we became from monkeys.
they always say, no, I don't think it. They say we evolved.
From monkeys.
No, it's not
So
problem.
we started something. But then I ask myself, why are we not continuing evolving then?
It's
Are we
a
something
good
else now?
point.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
should
good
be a
point.
Homo sapiens
That's what I'm saying.
It's a good point until
Me, I live here.
I take you
There are so many monkeys.
out
I've
of
never
that
seen one
aspect.
become human.
Or you converse.
I've never
Bro, that's a very good
Yeah, instead of just like,
That's
get
a
out of
very
my
hard
house.
one.
I'll be
Yeah.
like,
But I'll take you back to point 0.
Yeah.
Forget about the monkeys. Forget
Yes.
about, there had to be something that happened to bring life. Even if you evolve, whatever, that is evolution.
Yes.
That is where I was going with evolution. That's their God. That point 0, Big Bang, the one they call it, the Big Bang, which created life. Go to Hindus. They have, I don't know how many, 6,000 gods or what, but all depict a point. You see?
Yeah.
That is God. Now, with that reasoning, and that's why I'm trying to come back to this guy, it will mean that, which the Bible does not agree on, which religion does not agree on, we are all gods.
Rabbi told him answer first.
Because
ngoja kwanza atanishikilia match because hapa tutoki.
Usiogope bro.
If the point
embrace your darkness.
Embrace that darkness and let's flow that shit.
Being a god.
I'm the god next.
Creating life.
I'm a god.
Can you create life?
Yes, I can. I'm a woman.
Can you create life? Can you create life?
Oh, well.
Bro, kwani uko na wasiwasi?
Orania mko sure? Me I can.
We can.
That's we
Karim
can.
already has created life.
Yeah.
Jesus has created life. So we are gods. Now, if I take that aspect and put it back in the Bible, it will mean that God was God until he started replicating. He alipatiana hiyo, he passed on that mantle of being a god to the next people, the next people, the next people.
So in your opinion, you don't believe
I have a
in
question.
Afterlife?
Yeah, I have
As
a
in
No,
when you
even forget afterlife. Human beings, he passed it on to human beings because he knew they had the ability
What is
to
afterlife?
create life.
God afford to get afterlife.
I'm getting to you in the afterlife because now afterlife would
So now
mean
you
or signify another stage. No, you have been created to be a god, to serve a purpose, just as Jesus did. He knew that, bro, I will die, which is the life of every human. I will die. There is nothing I can do. I will
Yeah,
die.
we're all gonna die.
Yes, that is the purpose of Jesus, to remind you that you will die.
But you know we are dying because of sin.
No.
Before that, we were not supposed to.
I'm trying to take you back to a Bible kabisa from this shit.
Always you lie.
Guys, I have a question.
No, honestly.
Death is a consequence of our action.
Sin.
No.
Wait.
It is not a consequence
It's
of
a
action.
consequence of action.
It's
You're
an
right.
end. You see?
No, guys.
Na bado acha niwaambie kitu.
You sin.
But death, you should welcome death if you're born.
You see what I'm saying?
You're
Everything that
You know the
has
question I'm
a
asking?
Let me
But you know the death
let me give my
in
opinion.
spirituality
Let me
is
give
not
my
the same as
opinion.
normal death of the body, because in all spiritualities or religions that are there is that whole understanding that when you leave this earthly body,
and you have
your
soul
soul goes
and
to a
that's
different
where there's heaven and
dimension.
hell.
You get it?
I
I also agree with that.
Something I want to tell
Let
you.
me-
And
I
before
want-
There's
before
something this guy said. I think if God was not unconditional to do what, there would be no hell. I kid you not. That day of heaven and hell, God can just decide and say, you know what? Bring my
He
people
can
from
decide.
heaven to heaven.
He can.
Bring
Anyway,
us to heaven.
so let me give my opinion. Let me give my opinion on even on what Biko has said, like all gods. Now before you go there,
But before we go there,
ngoja nipeane yangu.
God mode, you're going to take a
Sijaongea.
minute, but I want to interject something that he said. He says we are all gods, right? And we are creators. Then why are we not equal or have the element of reaching your full capacity of a god? Why?
But
I
that
want
is
to
religion.
try that.
Why are we having
I want
inabilities
to try
among
and answer her.
ourselves?
Can
Why?
I try and answer her? Even, okay, I'll use a reference in the Bible. Even a potter, like mtu anataka kutengeneza nyungu na anataka kuanza kutengeneza nyungu from scratch, they have to have mud and water. So even if God is the creator, right, he has to have people that he can use to create.
It's the same thing he told you. So
God is the main creator.
Co-creator.
That's why I said that we are
Akona
gods.
reality yake. Yeah.
So hapo ndo maana haya nipatieni time mimi niwaambie yangu. Wacheni niwaambie yangu. Now first things first, I'm talking as a god.
Hey, period.
Amen.
Jehovah.
What are you saying?
Naimba wimbo.
Na mimi si huyo Jehova. Niimbie nyimbo yangu.
It's okay. You know, if let me tell you something. It's just so simple. If God is our father, we all take identities of our father. You introduce yourself as Jeroge. That's your father's name.
Yes.
I'm Rapemo. That's my father's name.
Yes.
So either way, you can also say you're a god because God is your father.
So I'm going to speak as God, not as God as my
God
father.
as your father.
Now that's you.
Wewe una project your
Sasa
own
muache
show.
niongee.
Sasa siaongee.
Sasa naye ndio ana project. Si moja niongee.
Who do you want to call you daddy?
Now, first things first. I'm speaking as God.
God's daddy.
The soft life fucking God. Hiyo ni one. Secondly, unaweza mix na hadi venye unataka. Na hapo ndo nilikuwa na agree na Baiko on the fact that we are all gods. In the sense chenye unasoma kwa Bible, hiyo chenye imetuambia what God is on the Bible is based on an individual.
No.
Yep. Is based on an individual.
Inspired
every
by God.
book.
1 minute. Please give me 1 minute.
Inspired by God.
The way I can be speaking here, inspired by God.
But you're not. I promise.
How do you know I'm not? Like right now, you took a book because you were born in that religion, and you took that book. Do you know Jesus was not accepted in ilikuwa ni wapi alikuwa kutoka Bethlehem ama ni ngoja Jesus hakuwa accepted. Kwa hivyo meaning hata mimi saizi unaniambia I'm not.
Wewe ulizaliwa hapa.
Sasa ulijitiwa. Sulijita the black sheep. Si alijita black sheep. Where God, sulijita black sheep.
Who's projecting? Who's projecting?
Our second born siko shida bwana.
Who's projecting? Ni mimi ndo sijaongea, sijasema hata yangu. Haya sasa sikiza.
Mkipata watoto tafadhali wapende wote.
Tushapata.
Wapende. By the way, I can tell all parents, love your children equally. Try. It's
so possible they can.
What do you mean?
But just try and just show.
That's why mnapata watoto moja. Because you know for a fact you
can love all kids equally. The moment you remove attachment, then you can love. Kwa sababu my parents didn't love all of us equally.
So why don't you not think because of that that's
not the same advertisement?
Aje.
Wazazi tafadhali. We are coming to the school opening next year.
Tuanze kulipa fees.
Anzeni kulipa fee. Now at the same time, please love all your children and provide for them equally.
Please.
Because one day you are going to find out on a podcast
that they are traumatized.
They are traumatized.
And they love all of them. They are hard.
Thank you, Jesus. Continue.
So anyway, hata hapa hadi umenitoa. Nilikuwa nasema
that you are a God, that wewe na Mungu hata hakuna difference.
Nilikuwa na vitu mingi za kusema. Ngoja. Wacha tu nianze na hiyo. Mimi naongea ka God but not your God. I am my own God. Unaona venye nimekubaliana naye hivyo. Ndio pia usiniletee Mungu wako. Unaelewa? Uwezi kuja uniambie hivi ndio venye Mungu yuko, alafu mimi nikisema waniambie Mungu hayuko hivyo. Vipi? How? So so everyone is a co-creator. When Nani was talking about evolution, we do evolve, but not in the way we were taught. It's evolution happens depending on your environment.
But sita kupata watoto ni evolution.
Ni evolution Exactly. Kuna time watu walikuwa wanapata watoto kwa sababu ya kujaza the earth. There was a purpose for that. Right now kupata watoto here it makes sense.
Women Japan wanajaribu kuforce everybody to get literally. They even taking 4 days.
Ndio maana nasema Japan ilifika point having kids was not making sense.
But now
they banned it. Wali regulate. Japan will regulate. So whatever they're going through right now is a repercussion of them regulating. But it doesn't mean it's going to be constant. It means wanaenda kulearn there's a generation that is going to repopulate. So easy to need cycles to.
See, that's what God has been doing.
God's here.
No.
God's here. Where do you come in? You as a human,
regulate from the word go with Adam and Eve.
Regulate nini?
Adam Jesus was part of the regulation. Kilo cute ukifanya hivyo. Hebu baya tena vimefanya tu. This one amefanya hivi namwambia he's talking about Japan regulating and consequences. That is what God has been doing
So
ever
Japan is
since
God.
Adam and
So
Eve
Japan
ever
is
happened.
God.
Even Jesus is part of the regulation.
So Japan is God.
No,
They
I
have-
want you to know that at all our lives we've been taught that hakuna dhambi ndogo, but there's consequence. There's consequence.
It's a must.
Meaning there's conditions.
There's consequence.
There's conditions for there to be.
There's consequence.
Lazima kuwa na
But you guys,
conditions.
let me shock you why. Okay, the only time I feel God na unisamehe, but the only time the big G was unconditional is when he gave us Jesus to die for all our sins. But let me get there. And Jesus became the guy who shows you that instead ya kushinda mkitumia the 10 commandments of all these Leviticus, all this nini, he broke them down into 2. Na kawaambia even ngoja niwaambie in 1 Corinthians 13 from verses 4 to 13, it even talks about patience and love. Love is patient, love is kind, love is the greatest of them all. And Jesus akazi break down akasema, you need to only remember this one. Love your God with all your heart, with all your soul.
Period.
The second one akasema, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That was it.
Period.
Love is the greatest thing ever. Ile kitu linitumia the other day of that guy alishinda sijui alikufa 3-4 times. What did he say? What's the currency? Love is the currency. And how do we feel the first love?
Do you know what love is,
Jesus.
Now you are taking us back to the core of this
conversation.
It was unconditional love.
So see, this is unconditional love.
What?
Yeah,
Us being here.
Maybe by the I want to tell you one thing. The unconditional love that God gives you is the fact that you can sin today.
Na kesho.
And if I walk out of here right now because you know what I'm bo, and I tell God that, oh my God, I want to get home safe, you'll make sure I'm safe.
Amen. Amen. We are going to live.
Hao ndio tunataka kuoa alafu sema unawalid na wako na imagination tayari.
To protect this household. Nata tukitoka hapa tukienda home atatubariki even on those roads and when we get home.
Sitaki mambo mengi. Acha nizime space hapo kwa sababu.
Sasa hiyo statement nimesema imemaliza.
Bado watu wajui venye love na.
You guys don't know.
Mimi niko
unafaa kuniona venye mimi saa zingine nikijua nenda long distance bila Mungu nimeguza. So just that up. Just believing in that.
You said
the fact that I have the faith that nitaenda na nirudi.
No, I've never been. Not even once.
That's
Pentecostal.
NPC Protestant.
You were once in some weird
no,
Sama grew up Kano.
I've said I'm a Protestant.
Schools Catholic.
I'm schooled in Catholic school.
Grandmother's
SDA. But me, I'm a Protestant as a human being. I'm a Protestant. I don't do those things.
Catholic. But tulianza initangwa Inland Church or something. No, me I'm Catholic, yeah.
I'm going to ask you one question as I finish. As we finish.
Mtu wa PCA.
Kwenye mtaradara yuko unakango unaona vitu mingi sana zikifanyika kwa maisha yako. Sema Jesus, who is this? Jesus, who is that? Jesus, who is that? Shaikuwa na
huyo ako God mode kama huyu.
Shaikuwa na msichana wa kanisa.
Bro, wacha nikwambie.
Alikuwa naye.
Sikiza, simsikize. Mimi naomba mimi siko kaa nyinyi. Miso. Ngoe, nasikia di ukizima.
Piga kimunju. Guys, niko about
Sasa no limited you. Unaona baiko nikiwa kampo. Nikiwa kampo nilidate.
Nani?
Nilidate.
Kula tu mic.
Nini?
Whisper.
Unatamani kuwa hapa ni?
But then these are the effect of what you were doing there.
Achana na mic naye. Sasa in campus. I dated, was it the CU chair lady or something?
My lord.
Udem alikuwa mokoka yake yote.
Tudinya.
But the most interesting thing I used to get from that chick, she was the freakiest chick I had in campus.
See what? She was in
CU chair lady. Lakini nilikuwa tukifika hapo like kwanza alikuwa anakaa hivi ananiuliza ngoja
hata utamu inakuwa ni heaven.
Mnaona venye mna shift goalpost. Mimi naambia nyinyi Nyinyi nakwambia huyo hadi alikuwa tunaingia hivi kwa keja.
Unaanza kuongea in tongues.
Anaanza zile za are you sure the curtains kwa windows zimefungwa? Manzi naenda paka na check. Udeme alikuwa kiingia anageuka DCI kwa sababu she is about to release her. Lakini hao vinyangarika wengine walikuwa wanajifanya ni rebellious.
So what are you trying to
say?
Au
tunafika hao ndo sasa hakuna
kitu.
So unajaribu kusema in her
Inaitwa structure.
Alikuwa anakuja ku release mashetani inamtoka.
Si mashetani. This is what I'm trying to say. You see, for every woman, yeah? For every woman,
she could not believe she was in
for them to become freaky, lazima wakuwe mna mahali wako controlled.
Yeah.
Si ndio? For them to be freaky, lazima wakuwe na mahali wako controlled. When a woman is not controlled, she'll be freaky all over.
Yeah.
Then it will be normal. She'll now try to control herself. But ukimweka setting ya control, atodema ko controlled. When it comes to sex, she'll try to give her all. The way she gives her all in every department.
You know, even in philosophy.
Kwa sababu wako wanataka kuonekana na mimi.
Bad boy.
Yilikuwa aje, mimi na yeye sasa aje. I was among the worst people in the school. Unajua wale wenye first years wanapatiwa referral. Huyu akikujia. So I was those people. So hakuwa anataka kuonekana na mimi. But most of my chicks have been you know, like reserved. Watu wa church.
Yeah.
Kienyeji kwanza, ka huyu. Hii design tu.
Kienyeji ni watu wasiofiti sana.
Wewe ni kienyeji. But you are saying ulikuwa unasemaje?
Unajua.
Wait. Ati what?
Karembo ni kienyeji naye.
Jamani, I'm so sorry.
Mbona mnamwaga vitu?
Mimi wallahi, I was
why you wet?
Wanamwaga
Why you trying to drip everywhere?
It's my
God damn. Ati mimi ni Kenyo?
Wewe ni kienyeji Karembo.
Damn. Why would you say that? What makes me Kenyo?
Uko reserved, uko hold to certain, you know, rules, certain cultures, certain norms.
It's a bad thing.
No, it's not. Who said being Kenyeji is a bad thing?
I'm just a Kenyo, I can't help you.
I have a sound bite for you.
You're a Kenyeji.
Wewe usituwekee zile vitu za nini ulikuwa umetokea asubuhi. And by the way, Eric, this is for you. Go test pH za the vaginal fluids. Anything that is below 7.0 is acidic. Okay?
So
no, alipost kitu hapo vya kusema ati venye tunyande tunakwanga tumekuwa na tu white. I mean that thing is acidic. It's between a 5.5 to a 6.5.
Ikiwa white.
No, you know, long term, if you expose some acidic content to this vitu ziko na color, die it off.
Ati alikuwa amepost nini huyu?
Anasema ati hizi story. Alipost. Hebu sema. Alipost kitu ya this guy mnamtanga nani? That guy huyu. Amefanya nini na kina Kibe. You posted that guy the other today. A guy who does podcast.
Oh,
Rapture. The one they were talking about this whole acidic thing about bleaching the nyandes is just the story too. Ni propaganda. Ati senye that.
Anyway, before I play that, let me play this for this one.
Oui. Kasongo yeah. Is that a child? Why?
It's not playing.
Ibaiko amekanyanga waya.
Understanding the assignment.
Yes.
Understanding the assignment, bro. Understanding the assignment. Si ati unaenda unapata mimba alafu unataka kuanza kuweka mtu anaelewi vitu. Alikuja tu sherehe.
Guys. Beko ameduile kitu.
Kama mtaki mimba simtumie.
Mimi nitasema hivi. Mjidishi wote.
It's okay.
Mbona umenitakia
nyeji? Mimba mtumie condom.
Kwani ni mbaya kwa kinyesi?
Hapana, but by the mbona believing God.
Ani mbaya.
Ana ukishtuka hata ukiwa. Hapana, imagine sio have sex. Oh God. Alafu mtu anasema tu believe in God. Na sasa ni the power of God inatoka.
Oh my God. Like what do you mean oh my God? You can't more believe that you're feeling that right now.
That's language.
Oh myself. Ni mimi ndio nakukula saa hizo. Oh myself. Oh myself.
You cannot believe.
Mbona usemangi unasema why you like phantom?
You cannot believe that this is something that God created that is making you feel that.
Mbona mkangi hivi mnajiita?
Si tunatumia God. God inatuweka hapo.
The bike in me.
As we finish.
Okay.
Wale tumezoea sasa wale wetu ni tungoza tu yenye hizi picha tu. You make a stain you guy na vile acidity imeikula.
Sheshi ndo kana ila hizi ngoza demu toga acid. Sheshi ila ikisema tingoba imezeeka inabonga gajia acid. Ukiona cheza, je, nyeze gani kuna acid?
Yaani kitu yenye gynecologist wanatumia tuchuma gloves na mask kuguza.
Si acid.
Mkopa.
Hiyo ni organism type of like
mbona wage na choma ngoza
balance fulani. Acid.
Ni imbalance basi acid. Acid kunazaingia pale ni macho.
Wewe unajaribu kuguza na ulimi na vidole. Kijana, kwani unajaribu kuzikwa mapema?
Now, that should tell you something that it's okay. You know, you guys are assuming acidities at pH 1, pH 2, pH 3. Yeah. No, just Google.
Tell us more.
No, the pH.
Can I break your heart? By the time you start learning about women's acidity, kupabaya bro.
Yeah. Imagine the normal pH of a normal vaginal pH is 3.8 to 4.2. So already that tells you why unapata a certain panty has a certain die of it's not that already tells you it's a normal vagina. Yes, and most and but kitu hata hawajui sperm nayo it's basic. No, na nyi ubaya wenye hamjui ni
kitu inanishangaza ni they are in unison.
No, but do you even know your own pH ya sperm inakuwa ngapi? Do you even know that? It's basic. That's why it changes the pH. Do you know bacteria kuna ile inaweza survive under acidic na basic? So when you come and spoof kijita your own god name.
Oh my God.
Kijita or whatever that shit. So susha mwaga, you've already changed that pH. It either goes closer to the 7. So that means what? Ume destroy nothing can. It's the best the conditions are there. And I mean the vagina dem inafaa kwa acidic for a reason.
So hawa say wenye
our do you guys really understand how do I put it? Our vagina is like kama we say which is the largest organ? It's the skin. Goda, it's a skin. Yes. So it's like it's a skin. So if you do the whole skin situation, inafaa kuenda imalize the ovary ndio ishuke. Do you get my point? Does that make sense? Like by the time cervix ndio ipata.
Please follow her.
Because you're just messy and shitty sometimes.
You said the skin is what?
It's the largest organ in your body.
And you tell me we are going past the ovaries.
Nyinyi hebu jiangalie nyinyi yenyu yote ni external. Zetu ni internal. So conditions in there are acidic. The same way your tummy is also acidic levels. From so, here
umeruka tu swali ya baba.
Yaani hata nashangaa.
No, anasema ati sijashika.
Si ajibiwe tu alafu tuendelee.
What question did you say?
Nimeuliza swali. Umesema the skin is the largest.
Yes. Yes.
And the pussy is part of the skin.
Not the pussy, the cervix is part of it.
Yes, I'm going there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So by that virtue is
But you're so dumb sometimes. What hatuwezi kushikanisha ni ujinga.
Naenda kwenye unaenda. ngozi imeingia ndani.
Si ngozi. Let me ask you something. Wait.
Skin.
Inside your ngoja mdomo yako. Ngoja. Why do you guys always want to have a blowjob?
I don't know.
Do you get the point?
Does it make sense?
Wacha nifike kwenye nafika.
Does it make sense? Why do men prefer the blowjob?
I don't know, man.
You want the inner parts zina feel better than the outer part, right?
Karembo.
We know you're good at
Kwani
we know you're good at blowjobs.
No, I'm not good at blowjobs. I'm pathetic with those shit.
Na mwanya.
I don't know how to use it.
Possibilities hapo inatoka kama maka.
What am I supposed to do? Let me try.
Watu wanaogopa Karembo ni watu hawajatairi. Anyway, tuendelee.
Nasema inauma kama sipo.
Inaweza ishika nini?
Sio ishe sasa. But that was a nice.
It's okay. Michael Goroza.
Hadi nasikia masikio yangu imeblock.
Wajaluo wakuache kabisa.
But I can't. Hadi nimeblock masikio ni ujinga.
The thing is circumcised.
Where?
Yeah, all of them are circumcised, right?
Where? Why?
You're not circumcised.
Where? Why?
Let us. It's time to investigate.
And you have never tested. You have never tested an uncircumcised dick. Imagine.
Can I
that.
see?
Why would you? You can.
Can I see?
Not now, though.
No, let me see. I've never seen a circumcised dick. Can I see?
Don't worry. Why would you? Why?
No, these guys are busy saying they are not. Probably they are.
Yeah. What's the rate of circumcision in the
UK?
It's quite high
10%.
when it comes to, okay.
It's
quite high when it comes to, okay, yeah.
They only do it
it's
for
very
America.
low.
Yeah, it's low because the biggest
very low.
population is.
Yeah, and also they only do it when if the needy don't distend. That's the only time they have.
So meaning, circumcision, it was just demonized.
Luyas too, but Jeng, me what I know we went for Jeng currently.
It was just demonized.
High school one as
what do you mean by that?
Nah.
Bro, let me tell you.
Yeah.
No, they are.
What do you mean about what do you mean you have to circumcise because having an uncircumcised dick is unhygienic? What do you mean by that? You can wash that dick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bro, what do you mean? We were being taught how to wash your dick.
It's not even about, okay, there's the hygiene.
Oh, you, this is you guys.
It was the biggest part.
No, the other big part is they say in terms of catching diseases.
That's hygiene, bro. That's part of hygiene. That's part of hygiene. The only way you are getting
26 different kind of fungus and shit.
Wait. The only way you are getting the diseases is because you are not hygienic. But now,
no, not really, because hygiene is okay. I wake up, I clean myself.
Yeah? We are talking about your dick.
But
taking back your foreskin.
No, but they say if you have raw sex,
bro, we are talking about circumcised.
The percentage of you catching, let's say, a girl is lower compared to someone who's uncircumcised.
Teacher,
I can show you that.
I have another one.
Wait.
Let me ask
Karembo, wait. Karembo, chill. Wacha amalize, then we ndo uingie.
So, in terms of you having unprotected sex, two people, one person circumcised, one person
uncircumcised. Yeah.
He's got a higher chance of catching something if the person they're having sex with compared to the person.
Yes, because even bruising will happen very fast.
And do you know why?
Bruising
do you know why?
More likely to happen.
It has nothing to do with basically, if we follow that path, circumcision is encouraging sex.
No.
Yes, if we follow that path, circumcision is encouraging sex because you know what it means is the tip of your dick is a bit more sensitive than a circumcised dick. A circumcised dick sasa haiwezi pata hata ukipata mascars. It's rare sana for a circumcised dick to kupata scars. Imezoea kugongana na short, imezoea kila kitu. Bro, imezoea.
Apana.
That skin is a bit harder. That skin is a bit harder. Wait, I finish.
It is soft.
When you're circumcised?
Yes.
Are you mad?
It is softer than the action in it. The shit itself.
Wait. Sasa unabishana na watu wenye
Kuna show. Alafu the other thing pia
wait, Karembo, wait.
Who are the major spreaders of HPV? Ni wanaume. You're the carriers of it, right? Of HPV.
It has nothing to do with circumcision. It has nothing to do with circumcision. Kwa hivyo wewe ngoja nimalize. So let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Alafu, how is it that imagine kasa?
Karembo, can you wait I finish? Just wait I finish. So unaona kwa hiyo ya circumcision venye imewekwa, it was just demonized to a part of ati sasa ukiwa uncircumcised. Unaweza pata diseases or unaweza spread a lot of diseases. No. That's a big lie.
The fact that men ejaculate.
That's a total Karembo, wait I finish. That's a total big lie. Circumcision has nothing to do.
We done a Google search on, I think there's a topic that we done a Google search. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we do a Google search now.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the benefits of being
circumcised. They should be 26 plus.
Easy, hygiene, makes it simple to wash the penis, we all know that.
Which is a lie.
It is no.
It's a total big lie.
Okay, no.
Unless you're circumcised, it's a total big lie.
Bro, in your opinion,
I've never had to wash my penis.
It's a total big lie, bro. What do you mean?
Unless I'm having sex.
What do you mean? So when you go in the shower, you don't wash your dick?
Bro, it's there. I'm washing it as in.
No, even
it would have happened.
No, what I was trying to let me tell you. No, wait. Why that first point is a big lie?
I mean,
you see, when people who are uncircumcised, you are taught on how to clean your dick, bro. You are taught. There's nothing hard about it.
Them white people, they're not taught how to clean. Those are white people.
Bro, I'm telling you, those are white people.
No, but that's
now come back to where we are. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's that. Remove that benefit.
The next one says lower risk of urinary tract infection.
Tick.
That's true. That's what I was just from telling you.
Okay.
Low
risk of sexually transmitted infection.
Now that's what?
It's lower risk, yeah, because it's very sensitive.
AIDS.
It's very sensitive.
Everything.
Before we finish, since Karembo na Diesel or the med industry, there's something one of my buddies at MBA that for a man to contract any disease, anytime you ejaculate in a conga, you're pulling in. When you're coming, it's
like a vacuum.
Yes, it's a vacuum. So you're pulling, you're releasing and pulling fluids back.
When you're ejaculating, yeah.
Yes. So if you're uncircumcised, obvious,
Acha kumaintain eye contact. You're becoming weird. We're talking about this.
You have a point, eh? You have a really good point.
So the issue is, if you're uncircumcised, even if you're not pulling in, but you'll get infections.
Yeah. True.
If you're circumcised, same.
You will.
So
okay, let me explain something. Yeah. When you're uncircumcised, so you can have the extra foreskin, right? So most of the time, if you're you pull it, right? And you're to expose the head, right? Most of the time, you'll definitely want to. Because where do you feel more sensitive? The exposure of your head. On the tip. Not on the foreskin.
You guys are taking...
Can I...
Yes.
Should I let you finish? Can I...
You see, when you are uncircumcised...
I'm not uncircumcised. I don't know. I'm not a man. But naongea from medical book. Okay. You were so sir, are you uncircumcised? He can also tell us. How he does it. But it's the truth. You are going to compare notes right now. From Luos to Kikuyu. So you need to tell us. So how do you do it?
You
when you're doing with your women. So do you pull back?
No.
So
the idea, here's the idea.
Okay.
The woman, if the woman is dry,
Okay, that's a woman.
So nikuelezea, ndo nakuelezea now.
Let's go there.
Ndo nakuelezea, if the woman is dry, if the woman is dry, it's a very uncomfortable position for an uncircumcised person.
And now that makes sense now.
When the woman is wet, the dick just enters and the skin just pulls back.
Dry means what? Roughness?
Yes.
Break. And then guess what? You have more surface area. Listen, you
have. Didn't I say that? I tried to explain that. Karembo, I explained that. Unless you didn't listen.
Then you didn't listen. So what does washing and that have to come in between?
No, that was a different example.
Exactly.
Yes,
now, this is a sex thing, eh?
That is not even
now, even let's say this, eh?
Yeah,
if
you can wash as much as you want to wash.
But as so long as you're getting dry, or you have to keep on pulling your skin to have to feel that. Do you see that I'm pulling my two tops like
again?
This?
I've said you don't have
so that
to.
You can expose what's more sensitive for you to feel what's going on. Because let's be sincere.
You're gonna make contact. You're gonna either tear something inside and you tear yourself.
Bro,
okay.
Now,
let me shock you. Aren't they the same people who say they don't use condoms?
Bro,
because they think they have an extra condom on top of them, right?
You don't have to. And then you see,
it says a lot because now
if we go
layers tattoo, them they prefer
if we go by if we go by statistics, again you are seeing everything is going towards us, especially the Luos. If we go by statistics, HIV prevalence iko high wapi? Where we are from, you get. So
but
so meaning we are not having that discussion of I'm not disputing the fact that
it's not about your circumcision.
Wait. We are not doing statistics here. Me, I'm having a conversation, just a conversation without the book knowledge. This is individual conversation. That's why I was having your discussion in Kupatia. It was off Google. And if I'm using even culture, you'll find Luo men are very romantic than most cultures.
What do you think? Why do you think?
Yeah? No, wait. As in,
you guys, I do say
their traditions is what exposes them.
Again, so you let me explain.
I think you guys have a lot of similarities with the Nigerians. As in in my opinion, you're the Nilotics, and there's something about the Nilotics that you move different when it comes to, as in showing love.
Let me shock you another thing.
Bro, for
apart
us,
from the circumcision part of it, their own tradition predicts that. Let's say, for example, they were brothers. He dies, his wife goes to next. So if she was exposed to...
What do you mean?
That's their tradition.
Inheritance.
You inherit the wife.
I can inherit...
Yes.
And he has what?
The wife has something.
No, you don't have.
And that's
now,
why you
also,
see,
you don't understand the inheritance. Karembo. Skiza. Wait. And then pia wewe nisikize venye naongea. Juu wewe pia unielewi, unaenda unaongea hivyo.
Let me give her the correct term.
Inheritance doesn't work the way you think it works.
We call it inheritance. We call it terrorist.
You see, if the woman doesn't want to be inherited, she's not going to be inherited.
But how many are not saying no?
Okay.
Imagine it was all no. Whatever you have in your head is what you were told.
No, but
according to our culture,
you just say
the woman was the one who was deciding.
No. Okay, the woman can say no.
Yes.
The man say no.
No.
Again, you're not getting me.
Okay.
It was the woman deciding whether she wants to be inherited or not.
And if she's choosing
but that one came later on.
She gets inherited by someone she chooses.
Excuse me, sir. But that has come later.
No. That's our culture. Whatever. So unataka kupinga kitu unadhani. You are not listening to what I'm telling you. Our culture, whatever you've been taught, Karembo, has been to demonize what we are from. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Naonda uko na textbook knowledge mingi. I can't have a conversation with you because you are coming with a textbook knowledge. Mimi nikikuongelesha, unadhani vitu nakwambia ni vitu out of my head.
So naweza kuongelesha basi nikwambie kitu.
Haujanisikiza till now. Unanielewa? Haujanisikia Karembo wait. Wait. Haujanisikiza till now.
Nimekuambia kazi yangu mufanye.
Ndio maana hata hiyo kazi yako ni textbook knowledge.
Okay, how many times nimekuambia mimi?
Karembo wait. I'm trying to tell you.
Kidogo. And this was tulia kiasi. 2022 ulifanya.
we did a project with Amref na tukafanya pia na watu wa CDC na tukafanya pia na watu wa a company, I will not mention it. So we were trying to look at the prevalence, especially when it comes to mothers. Na pia ku understand the settings as it was. So at this point tulikuwa tuna collect data. We were trying to look at the normal kawaida tests that zinafanywa. Normally if you're pregnant you have to do HIV, you have to do hepatitis B, syphilis, hizo ni kawaida na hepatitis C. Those are basics. Okay, let me finish before you jump into this, okay? So you can and let me can I finish? We did a sample size. We did Kajiado, we did a point in Migori, we did a point in tulienda hadi hata Homa Bay. We did several points over, yeah? Exactly. So tulichukua, and we knew for a fact why were we doing this? Because tulikuwa tunajua, we know where we're expecting more cases of maybe a certain, because already it's been documented. We expect more HIV cases going positive on a certain point. Now there is a place where we are, so we are comparing notes, because Kajiado is more like Nairobi. But pia tunaangalia pia places like Kajiado, we have the Maasai where mnaujua hiyo story ya mtu anaweza kuja yake na ingia
kitu mliambiwa kwa kitabu.
Ngoja. Hey.
Karembo, that's where we are going.
You didn't see that happening.
That's why we are trying to stop you.
Mimi nilifanya the whole training.
Let me correct you on one thing. When it comes to NGOs, mostly Nyanza.
Exactly.
NGOs thrive because of such.
Nikushtue.
And majority of the
Nikushtue.
Relax.
Apart from Nyanza,
Karembo doesn't do sense.
You know which other counties na kwanga more fested na kama nani?
Karembo, listen what he's saying.
Hold on. When it comes to HIV, the targeted county mostly is
Homa Bay.
But why is it
Homa Bay has so many HIV centers.
They don't want to tap into their own culture.
They don't want to tap because
why is it targeted?
It's a cow cash project.
It's not a cow cash.
Kilifi
Pia is also a cow cash.
Hold on.
But it's practices that people do, and that's how they go there.
I'm going to ask one question. Which is the biggest population in Kenya?
Kikuyu.
They say Kikuyu, but even Luyas right now tunapeleka na mbio.
That research in Kikuyu land.
Now you understand what a gender is. That's what a gender is.
But Kikuyus do circumcision. So the prevalence
now you understand what a gender is.
But Kikuyus when they do the circumcision, let me finish. You guys said you do not circumcise, right?
But why didn't they take it to Kikuyu about circumcision? They only took it to the one community. The one community that was very okay with it. Let me give you one example. If wait. Let's say this building, we're in Madaraka. Wait. We're in Madaraka. This building is one of the biggest building, yeah. If this building had the most prevalent, let's say AIDS, yeah, HIV in this building, give it 5 years, would it survive? 5 years. Homa Bay has been known to have the highest. Naipima hii building as the unajua building iko na watu 200 and something.
Yeah.
One apartment. Yeah. If you spread that across Madaraka, you umechukua estates kadhaa.
Unasema huko mnakuliana kukuliana.
Badly. Okay, bro, BNBs zimejaa hapa. So nimechukua hiyo part ya venye amesema kuna statistics zinaweza saidia ukiingia Madaraka, kuna places zenye unaweza sema ni high, ni prone na hii kitu. Venye Homa Bay inajulikana na hiyo, si ndio? Venye wamesema Homa Bay inajulikana na sex.
Yeah.
Okay,
wait, I finish. I haven't even finished. Wait, I finish. Wacha nimalize yangu. Bro, Homa Bay ilianza kukuwa na hii kitu toka 98 ama sijui ni 90 ngapi.
A whole village na kutemekufa.
Till village gani? Mimi natoka Homa Bay. Sikiliza village. Wewe unaniambia nini wewe?
Uko Nairobi, so unajuaje about mambo ya Homa Bay na uko hapo?
You see?
You know kitu
you guys already said you don't circumcise. Already these guys investigated wakajua. Sai we even know for a fact. Wacha hata nikushtue. Wacha ni sasa nyinyi mnasema hivyo. Do you know
textbook knowledge. Tusome.
This is collection of data.
How did you learn about Homa Bay? Karembo, how did you learn about Homa Bay?
Imagine we just finished the show because at this point you guys are not willing to listen, but it's more about you guys saying what you guys want to do. But even if when we tell you about your own cultural differences and what has been making it happen, hamtaki kusikiza. So now because you've been washing your dick, you think everybody has been washing your dick, their dick, right? So you think, oh my god guys, because I'm washing it, so all our Nyanza people are, my god, already kuna scarcity, imagine all that shit. Do you think let me
which Nyanza?
wako Nairobi
Uyugi kwenu kuna shida ya maji.
Ni watu wangapi wako kwenyu?
Wacha tumalize show. We are going to finish this. We are going to finish this.
So you think Kasa, so because mko Nairobi na mko na all the information, you don't have the prevalence ya kuwa na HIV. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you are finishing the show.
Because you see now the problem that is coming in. Nobody wants to accept that their point of learning might be biased. Because you see, I'm asking Karembo.
But when you see biased,
siwacha malize Karembo. What do you
see biased?
Karembo rudi. Kuna mtu anauliza hapa swali from the comment section.
Uliza the gods hapo wanajua better because surely I don't know shit.
Karembo
is all about culture. Just be clean always.
And that's why I'm trying to take you there.
A lady in UK.
Karembo.
100 people.
You see, one
she
thing.
has happy?
Karembo.
Uyugi.
Karembo.
Yes.
Chill.
Karembo. Sarah.
1 minute. You see, one thing that Karembo does not want to admit that he learned about Homa Bay from Homa Bay.
Yeah.
By doing statistics. That's how he learned about Homa Bay.
Yeah, I've been to Mbita.
Where?
So what are you telling me about?
Another name.
So are you going to say when mosquitoes in Nyanza?
Which mosquitoes? What are you saying? We baiko maliza. Tunamaliza.
As we end the show.
So mosquitoes za Nairobi.
You see.
Ebu ngoja Karembo. Ngoja imalizwe.
One thing about what we are talking about is tuko na masomo na tuko na culture. We have actually we have education and we have experience. That's why I took her all the way back to the Bible to learn about how they learned their own experience. Sometimes experience is biased, and it's biased from a point of where you learned it. You know, I mean, kisoma kitu, the way I will teach my kids about probably something like farming, it's very biased compared to mtu mwingine atasoma about farming. The same environment but in a different way. It's biased. You only teach it from a point of whereby you saw that it was working for you. That's how you teach it. It's the same way religion. King James, walikuwa napigwa na kina Vikings and whatever. They introduced it as a form of unity. It made sense to believe in one thing because there were different cultures, all believing in different things. Now, since tunataka kukaa pamoja, harmony and peace, we are no longer in the age of war. Doesn't it make sense to believe in one thing? Now come back to kwenye sisi tuko. Replicate that, fast forward mpaka kwenye huko. It made sense that you would believe in one thing. Ndio maana kuna Waluo, kuna Wakikuyu, kuna kitu mmewabind pamoja. Now that's what we are trying to explain to Karembo. That I am talking about this because I am this. You see? It makes a lot of sense. Wako.
Uonda kunisomea.
Yeah.
Unisome who I am.
Not even who you are, but you want to talk to me about me based on
what you've read
or you've learned. Listen to me. Then compare and
what
match.
I'm telling you.
Yes. No wonder there's a time we had a very big argument with our Kina Karembo about AIDS. And I was telling them AIDS is not real. Because you guys have statistics, yes. But where have those statistics from? Zimetoka kwa mtu mwingine. Zimetoka kwa research yenye imefanywa funded by someone else. So even
hizo video zinaweza kosa kuwaka.
Yes, and they can be cooked. It's the same way guys wanafanya computer science and coding and whatever. they manipulate based off the outcome that they want to get. Right? So, you guy, you go there, you do the HIV, right? Tukata HIV, kunika homa, kuna vitu proven basic, they are there. But have you ever sat down to do research on that specific thing based off that culture? Maybe the medicine is there. But since already...
Maybe they've been treating it all along.
Definitely. So you have a closed mindset. Even when it comes to the solution, it goes one way. It does not go multidimensionally.
Wait.
It does not go multidimensionally. Now, when you're talking about unconditional love, it comes back to this. You have a closed mindset. You believe you have unconditional love based off what you've read, but you've not experienced to teach it. So how do you know you have unconditional love? You've not been there to say, shit, by the way, this is
all you have is just information. You haven't experienced it.
You have no experience for that shit. So when we come back to unconditional love and conditional love, that's why I said it is not there. Because none of us have given themselves leeway to practice it. Now the people that have given themselves leeway to practice it, they seem mad.
And there can be even that factor. Our society isn't meant for unconditional love.
100%.
Yes.
Because that's why I was trying to take them from the Bible, evolution, kuna point of origin that favored you to thrive here. There's a point of origin that favored wildlife to thrive wherever it was. So imagine trying to compare these two things based off that point. It always makes sense. Kwa sababu environment zote sisi wawili very different.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah, but we can go back to one thing. There is a point. What happened there? No. What happened to that unconditional love?
The focal point.
Yeah. What happened now to conditions?
Because there's nothing wrong with having conditional love if you're from an environment that nurtures conditional love. Because now you're introducing something that environment that doesn't nurture.
No, but you're the same people who did not believe that there's conditional love before that.
We still don't do that. We've just said our environment doesn't nurture that.
That's what I say. But now you guys this way.
No, you agreed. You said you're from an conditional.
Yes, I come from unconditional love.
And that's we are disagreeing with that.
Okay. Because of your own perception.
Because of we are statistics. Statistics. I'm using statistics. Our environment is. Let me tell you, my guy, yeah. And I can assure you, the only way this woman is seeing you beautiful is because you seem responsible. All the time she's seen you, you've been responsible. That's why she sees you as a potential. Bro, if you are a fucking watchman, waiting for us to send you, just sitting there waiting for us to send you to the car and all that shit, this chick wouldn't have seen a handsome nigga there.
Natural selection, Sushajua.
But you get what I'm telling you? So meaning our environment doesn't support unconditional. Our environment is all about conditional.
No.
If you are unconditional in this environment, it's very admirable. I give you that. But you will suffer for that shit.
Let me just say a thing. My cousin used to tell me, it's just your time in everything.
Ding 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 ding.
Mnajua nini?
Ule anajua Jesus Christ.
It's just your turn.
It's just your turn.
Bro,
enjoy.
You're getting me.
Let me tell you. Even when it comes to a woman, it's just your turn. When your turn is
that's
finished,
not perfect. Thank you. Perfect. It's your turn because you presented the correct conditions for her to enjoy
so
that.
It's conditional.
Ngoja. You guys
so
have
mmeshinda
mkifanya your own statistics as code.
So that's conditional.
But ndio nasema now it's currently
I want us to catch this
conversation. Yeah.
You said it's just your turn. hakuna mambo ya it was inevitable ama it was fate or whatever. So can we push that to the next podcast?
Yes.
January
is here.
January, baby.
Sherehe huku wanasema nini?
But they are Diesel. It's gonna be a party. Woo! It's gonna be a party.
More to the table.
Ndio nasema. Wait. Ngoja.
Aya wewe wacha show ishe.
Has been embrace the darkness.
Diesel na birthday yake ni 5th of January.
Yes, please. That's my baby.
I know it all. Me and dates.
Embrace the darkness in the what?
In the rabbit hole manze.
With the Diesel tulikuwa hapa na
Karembo.
No, si Karebo, ni Karembo.
Oh, sorry, Karembo.
Go to your whatever when ukongeo Karebo. Yangu Karembo. Na nilipewa na baba yangu Mr. Njoroge.
Mpashe,
for those who do not know, because basikianga nyitu tunakwanga mabot at Karebo.
Ish.
Hata si Karembo, asa Karebo.
Wewe pia jiheshimu.
Mimi nimetoka Moranga na ninaweza toa
mwambie jiheshimu.
Zote. Anyway, lakini under that note.
Na umetamaniki kusema hiyo kitu. Umetamaniki kusema hiyo.
I know. Lakini before we go. Guys have kuna watu wengi wanakuanga mabots kwa spaces. For those who don't know, K is for Karembo. Simons is my father's name. I am not fake. So 2025, just yourself who's faker than the other.
Ask them.
Are you fake in 2025? Suck it.
This will be my favorite show next year.
I know, right?
So man, have a good night. Have a good evening. How do they say it in French? Whatever they say it, but
au revoir.
Yes, thank you. Au revoir. Tuonane next weekend, same time, same place.
Next weekend.
It's okay. Minus Karembo. Same time, same place. Adios, man.